Whoops. Good evening, my fellow Nakama, and welcome to tonight's special live and there goes my baby. I might have to pause real quick, sorry. Never mind, everything's fine. Good evening, everybody. How are you tonight? So my baby boy keeps going in and out of sleep. So yeah, that's the little one right there. But hey, welcome to One Piece night tonight. It's a special One Piece night because it's Happy One Piece Day. What is One Piece Day? Well, One Piece Day is the celebration of when the One Piece manga first debuted on Shonen Jump, which happens to be on July 22nd. We have about 2 hours here left in the States Pacific time before it's the brand new day. So 2 hours of celebration. Let's go! But thank you, Chewy. Yeah, this is actually the hat that I won. Or I'm not so much won, but remember how I told you I went to go do that event at that bowling alley / arcade, where I got some promo cards there that were really cool. If you haven't seen my videos, it was pretty funny. I was trying to make an ASMR video of me unpacking, and when I got the card, the one card that I really wanted, which is the Brook card, I couldn't contain myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, in the middle of me trying to make a ASMR video, and it was pretty funny. I thought it was funny. So yeah, there you have it. So when I got those promo cards, they gave us the hats for free on top of that, along with some keychains. So some One Piece keychains. So I was like, yo, what perfect time to wear it. And then I already owned this red vest. I like the color red, and I was trying to match it, especially for the holidays, especially for like work holiday stuff. I wanted to wear it, and I was like, oh hey, how fitting, I can wear this today for One Piece Day. So yeah, so One Piece Day is just a celebration of the serialization and the release and debut of the One Piece manga, which then got translated into an anime, which then got translated into a card game, which then also got translated into a live action event, and now also has its own theme. I think at Universal they have like a show there now, stuff like that. So pretty freaking cool, man. So it's come a long way. It is now officially 29 years old. So I beat it by blah, 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 amount. So I'm older than One Piece, but we'll leave it at that. And yeah, so there you have it. Thanks, Jeff. So yeah, so if you don't already know, for those of you who follow me because of the retro gaming and or modern gaming or video gaming that I do, this is how the main character Monkey D. Luffy dresses. In fact, let me just pull him up so you can see. He wears the straw hat and he's got the red vest. That's the traditional look. I'll cut over to it right now so you guys can get a chill with me. So tonight is just gonna be super chill, guys. We're just gonna kick it and play some One Piece as well, the One Piece card game while we talk about this. But there you have it. This is Monkey D. Luffy, which is funny because they correctly put it here. It's Luffy D. Monkey. Luffy's actually his first name. Monkey is his last name. But in Japanese it's reversed, so we know it as Monkey D. Luffy. But his first name is Luffy. So there you have it. But see, he's got the red vest, he's got the gold little buttons, and he's got just a hat. He's very silly. He's just very simple guy, but he kicks butt. So there you have it. So we're celebrating the release of his debut, and then there's the other characters part of his crew, that you can follow along with as well. So yeah, there you have it, guys. So I just thought, hey, let's do a live. Let's play some One Piece card game while we talk all things One Piece. KA is gonna try to join me. What's up, SWAT? SWAT says Mugiwara. Yeah, Mugiwara, man. I got it right here. So yeah, I don't have my old school headphones that like go around your ear and hang like this. So it's kind of hard to wear this. So I'm just putting it up here for now. But I think KA is gonna try to join me here in the chat because we're gonna talk. Oh, okay. It looks like one of my buddies is telling me to log into Premium Bandai, so let's try that. I think something just got released via Cardwise, so let me do that over here as well. But yeah, how are you guys? So for those of you who follow me already, how many of you, I put up a poll and I said, how many of you read the One Piece manga? I only asked because even people that I know that are One Piece fans, a lot of them haven't read it. They've were introduced via watching the One Piece manga. So I thought that was pretty cool that everyone comes from different walks when it comes to One Piece. So some people come from, as I just stated there, some people come from the anime, some people come from the manga itself, like myself. And actually, funny enough, I started on the anime because a friend showed me the anime first, and then my cousin I introduced my cousin to it. You guys may know him or may not know him. He does One Piece with me on Saturday mornings, and Fire Bunny, and he found the manga online, and then we started reading from there on forward because I almost didn't like One Piece because of the art style, not the art style, because of the animation style at the time. It was a little too stale for me, but I was intrigued by the characters, and then when I started reading I got super into it, and then that changed it for me there. But then the moment that I love the most, translated from manga into anime, is an arc called Enies Lobby, or Water 7 is the arc, but Enies Lobby is part of that, and it's just one of my all-time favorites. That's why I'm a big fan of Nico Robin and the whole crew, because it's like the first time I feel like you really get to see them like come together and do some like pretty epic stuff. Honestly, like they challenge the world government. They just do a lot of really cool epic stuff. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. All right, so I'm gonna do this real quick. My buddy wanted me to log into something really fast that's One Piece related, so let me try to do that real quick. Now, also, I just want to give a heads up. If I end the live early, it's only because of my baby. He's kind of in and out of sleep right now. I want to be there to help the wifey in case of anything. So why are you asking me such millions of questions here? Yes, sign me in. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Sorry, my sign in is acting weird. Okay, says I'm in now. Let me tell my buddy. Oh, I see. Okay, so he wants me to try something over here. So give me a second. All right, refresh. I think he's trying to get me to get something. I don't know if I can spend that money right now on that. Cause guess what, guys? I will not be here next week. I'll try to go live here and there, but not necessarily for games. Just to do like a cool down with you. The cool down is my podcast where I get to chit chat with you, the community, and we kick it. And yeah. And just talk. And so because I'm not going to be at my desktop next week, I'm going to be out of town with my family in California, celebrating my boy's 5th birthday and my uncle's 70th birthday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're taking my boy to Legoland. We showed him the tickets today and he was like, oh, he didn't quite fully grasp it. So then I showed him a YouTube video of Legoland and he was like, oh, okay, is that today? And I'm like, no, it's in a few days. And he's like, okay, I don't understand that, but cool. And it's just so I was like, okay. So yeah, so that's what happened there. But let me catch up with you guys here. Let's see. Large Flats said chilling, watch BGD play today. I have questions. Dude, Large Flats, I have questions too. Okay. Confession time. I'm at the point in my life that when I do certain things, I'm just like nonchalant about it. Something about this has brought out a competitive side of me that I thought was dormant and asleep. And so when I lose because I did some stupid mistake that I know better because I've been practicing with this character, I've been super vigilant about thinking ahead of the things and everything. Like I am working my butt off on Mexico Luffy. And I had the second win. I didn't have the first win, although that also was not so much. I'm not ashamed of that one so much because I still should have just done better about reading what was on the board and paying attention. I know better than that. I knew what I was doing on my side. I just didn't know what was going on the opponent's side. But I gotta tell you, that Mihawk 10 cost cheap balls is garbage. The fact that there's a character that anytime he rests and goes in for, which means even when he's attacking, right? So when you attack, you got to go from vertical to horizontal. He can just freeze any character on the board. It's not restricted to if they're rested. It's not restricted to if they have a certain power point. He just freezes a guy on spot. So it was just really, I thought it was cheese balls. Honestly, it was so infuriating. So that was just annoying, but it is what it is. The second one, I did two horrible misplays that I know better. And I'm still kicking myself about it. Like I got home and my wife was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I hate this. And I was like, yeah, but it's kind of confession time. And what I'm confessing is, you guys have seen me when I play, like I'm really chill about things like this nowadays. But man, this game like gets me riled up when like I do stupid things like that, or I feel like just Lady Luck was not on my side and something just by inches, I lose by inches. So I don't feel bad that I lost. I feel bad that I lost because I know how to do better and I didn't do it. So yeah, I just felt dumb. But Large Flats was there and he was like, he's like, it happens, man. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I've practiced my butt off. Like, it was like stupid. But then he teased me. He's like, oh, you just wanted to end early so you can go home and do the stream. And I was like, yes, that's what it was. That's my evil plan. So yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. Yes, my hat is backwards because I didn't want to show the front part because the front. So I got it at round 1, and they gave it to us. Hold on. Oh, they gave it to us with the emblem from round 1, and I'm just a little too scared to rip it off. But I didn't want to represent round 1, so I just thought I turn this bad boy around and do that. So that way I'm not showing the
the logo from round one. No offense, round one, you really dope. I really like that place. I took my kid there for his birthday, celebrate his birthday, and yeah. So, but yeah, I'm putting it backwards. What's up, Phoenix Sense Gaming? KA says it's all fun and games until you go for lethal with 16k, only for them to have more than enough counter. Yes, exactly, KA. Only again. When I've lost like that, it's just irritating because it's like the freaking odds, right? Whatever. What I did was this, for those of you who don't know. So by the way, if you're just jumping in right now, we're talking all things One Piece, from the card game to the manga to the anime. So in the description or in the poll, I asked everybody, do you read the One Piece manga? 80% of you said yes, so I'm gonna end the poll there. So my follow-up question, not a poll, my follow-up question is this: which arc is your favorite arc so far? I should say so far, because it can change. Mine still to this day, and I just literally rewatched it with my kids, is Enies Lobby. I think it's because it's just like the biggest moment in One Piece. I think it really shifted the gears in One Piece, because that's when, pun not intended, Luffy learns Gear 2, right? And Gear 3, you know, with the giant stuff and all that. So it's really, really cool that and then that's when they really, like, they go from just everyday pirates doing whatever to really bringing the fight, right? Like, it wasn't like forward thinking, like that's not Luffy's style, right? Like, hey, you know what we should do? We should challenge the world government. They literally just did it because they cared about someone, Nico Robin, and when she said I needed help and the world government was being douchey about it, they said, all right, well, now you suck and we're gonna fight you. And so they brought the fight to the world government, and it's just been nothing but up since then, and stuff like that. So that one is my favorite of all time. I love that arc. I still cry to this day. I even like a few nights ago when the music's like da 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 da, and they're like they're all lined up, right? And they're walking, and the camera's doing the angle just like I'm doing right now, where like it's like following them and like following them like this, and you see like the cool vertical line. It's just so action shot, and then they all line up on one floor looking up, you know, like doing their poses while they're waiting for like for Robin to declare that she wants to live. And when that girl declares she wants to live, you just came back from the flashback, and ooh, you feel it, baby. You feel it, man. If you don't feel it, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you feel it, man. When she says she wants to live, like, can you imagine being, what is she, like 9 or something like that, and she barely got to see her mom. Her dad passed away, I believe, or was killed actually, and then her mom comes back, but then her whole civilization gets wiped out, and she's like the last remaining remnant of that, and she's being hunted down and treated like dirt and trash and basically money, because, you know, there's a huge bounty on her and people are like being nice, but so that they can turn her in and stuff like that. So this girl has nothing but a hard life, and still she's so cool and calculating and intelligent and sweet and kind, and strong, man. And so then, like, when she's crying that she wants to die originally, it's because she has been so backstabbed and so betrayed. Like she didn't want to risk opening her heart again to then have it ripped out again, right? So she's like, I'd rather you just spare me and let me die. And when they show up, see, I'm getting emotional right now. When they show up and they're like, and they're just all lined up, and they're like, we're not leaving until you give us a clear answer from this side of the table, not that side of the table. You don't get to say you want to die, not to be a part and all that from over there. You got to be a part of the crew and then tell us whether or not you want to stay or not, or live or not, right? And they're like, we're not budging. And so, Luffy tells her, there's just one thing I want to hear from you. Do you want to live? And when she screams, I want to live, that voice actress, God, why don't I not know her name for how much I love that episode? Kills it, man. Like, you can feel the emotion in the throat, dude, and it hits you right freaking here. And so, like, when she's like, I want to live, like, you know, and then they're just like, you know, like they all like smirk, right? They're all like reacting because they knew that's what she really wanted. And so like the team's just ready. Then they're ready to rip the world government a freaking new one, dude. Oh, it's so good. So that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one of all time. Yeah, and then it's just really cool because it's really the first time you saw a power up, a level up, from everyone on the team. They all had a loss, and then they all learned really quickly how to adapt, which is kind of crazy how quickly they adapt, honestly. So Luffy hitting that pose, you know, for gear 2, and then later he pulls out gear 3 with the, yeah, it's just so much happens in that arc. It's so memorable to me and stuff like that. So yeah, so that, sorry, long answer to my own question to you guys. What's your favorite arc? For me, it's Enies Lobby, basically all of Water 7, and then at the end they get a new ship, and then there's the moment with the ship letting go of the old ship, which is super emotional as well, and then they get the brand new ship, and then they get the new crewmate, and then soon after that we meet Brook. So it's just like win 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 win. So that's like one of my all-time favorite moments. Yeah, super cool. So that's my favorite right there. So yeah, so Phoenix Nakama. Yeah, Stephanie Young is the English voice actor. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. I gotta look her up. Because that girl killed it, dude. She killed it. Like, I love her voice. I love her voice. I don't know if it's the same one still. Stephanie Young. Oh yeah, who else has she done? Oh, My Hero Academia and stuff? Okay. See, I gotta start learning to respect the English voice actors. I actually prefer, believe it or not. Let me ask this as a poll while you guys are answering the question. Let me ask this as a poll. Do you prefer English or Japanese voice acting? For the One Piece anime. Funny enough, I actually prefer, and maybe it's because I just like to do the purist thing, right? SWAT saying, "Take me to sea with you." Yes. Oh my god, dude, it makes me feel every time. That moment gets me every time. It's probably because there's that part of my childhood that's so impressionable that it just immediately takes me back. It immediately takes me back, and gets me all the feels every time. So yeah, but I guess it's also because like I feel like I know people like that, and I feel like I can almost in a way relate with Nico, or like, you know, like it's hard to trust people. It's really hard to trust people. So when you can trust people, it's just a whole different layer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So there's just layers to it. And that's the cool thing about Oda. He's not out there trying to like purposely write like anything super deep or anything, but he has these freaking high moments that he creates out of just joking. But see, I think that's okay, because as somebody who appreciated and loved people like Robin Williams and stuff like that, like people who can get really low and then really high with you, like I think it's possible. I think comedy is the greatest way to tell a lot of stories sometimes. I think that's why I enjoy kid movies, because I think we talked about this before with like Batman the Lego movie. They actually solved the man's issues, right? The trauma that he had, which none of the adult movies are actually trying to do. They're just trying to be cool about it. And here the Lego movie actually addressed the issue and then solved the issue. And so that's pretty cool. So don't sleep on comedy. Don't sleep on that. And if I remember correctly, for any of you who's a Shakespeare's fan, comedies had drama in them, even in the Shakespeare's. Like, they're not just hee hee ha ha ha. It's a comedy, like, you know, I don't know, like Mr. Rogan type movies or anything like that. It's got there's still a theme to it. There's still a moral to it that you're supposed to glean out of it, and layers to it. And even comedic reliefs, from what I understand in Shakespeare, there's a point to them. And I feel like Oda's that for us today in a way, where like it's just a silly guy with a one-track mind doing the thing, and somehow he can write some really dope high moments that anyone or almost everyone can connect with in some shape or form, and then also feel the really low moments too. I don't know, it's genius. It's pretty cool. But I just think it's funny too, because he's not like trying to be Shakespeare, but he's writing stuff that leaves a mark, leaves an impact on people. Okay,
enough of me chit chatting. Let me catch up with you guys here in the chat. So in the chat over here, based off what I said, let's see. Hello, sir. Still watching Feral as well. Of course, Chewy Logos is the master at multitasking. He watches Phoenix. He watches me. He watches SWAT. He watches everybody, man. He's a dope guy. He's a really dope guy. Let's see. KAC is making guacamole while waiting for my headset. Awesome. So Kay is gonna join us in the conversation. As I said, what are we doing tonight? We're celebrating the One Piece Day. One Piece Day, July 22nd, is when the One Piece debuted for the first time 29 years ago. So it is now 29 years old since the release of the manga. I am somehow older than it. Don't ask me how. I'm not gonna tell you my age. But obviously it's older than 29. So there you have it. I'll let you do the math and the figuring it out. So yeah, but yeah, he's gonna join me because he already read, because he can read Japanese apparently. He already read the latest chapter that I sometimes get early on Thursdays, but it officially releases on Sunday. And if you don't already know what happened, spoilers ahead. I'm not gonna say right now what happened, but spoilers ahead when we talk about it, because where I left off 2 weeks ago, because there was a week break. KA said to me, "Y'all not ready," and so I'm sitting over here like, what's gonna happen? Like, based on how I ended last chapter, like iku. So we'll see. SWAT X Gaming says Sogeking burning the world government flag. Spandam watches on in horror as Luffy declares war to save his nakama. I want to live. Yes, 100% SWAT. That's so cool. Also, my kids and I laugh every time Sogeking. That's another highlight, right? It's the first time we meet Sogeking. And Sogeking in Japanese means Sniper King. Because there's this whole thing with Usopp, where he's too embarrassed to admit he messed up, so he puts on a mask to pretend to be somebody else called Sogeking, the Sniper King, and he drops this like corny, like old school, like Power Rangers type of intro music, and the beat's so fun, and like we crack up. I literally bought it and played it for like weeks on end in the car with the kids, and we would just laugh every time because the beat goes Sogeking, you know, with the riff on the guitar. I bet Swat could play it on the guitar. It's like that's literally part of the lyrics. It's the funniest, dude. It's the funniest. So yeah, that's true. I forgot. Sogeking gets introduced there, and Frankie and the new ship. So a lot happens. I'm just realizing as we're talking about it more, how much happens in that arc. Like a crazy amount happens in that arc. So yeah, Japanese. I watch. So Swat says I like to watch in Japanese. I watch all my anime in Japanese. I'm with you, Swat. I don't watch all of it. I would say definitely I watch 95% of my anime in Japanese. I just love Japanese voice acting. I think they do a really good job. Also, I'm kind of a what you would call like a purist. I'm like, all right, it was created in this language for this audience, for this kind of consumption, so I want to watch it in its original format. So I've even watched some samurai movies in their original language, because I just wanted to know what they were trying to evoke, right? And the language does serve the purpose. You know, it's not just words, it serves a purpose, because the way that someone native would say something is vastly different than someone who's translating it, who's trying to not reimagine, but try to evoke the same thing in certain phrasings or certain ways, right? And so we get to miss some of those nuances. So even though I don't know Japanese, I can feel what they're trying to get across. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, KA say SWAT. Let's see here. I like oh, KA says I met Stephanie Young at a convention and she signed my Robin card. Oh, that's awesome. While we were talking to her, Ian, the voice actor of Brooke, I'm gonna get to that real quick, came by and jumped in front of the camera and we were recording and said, yo, oh my god, that's so sick. Okay, KA, if you could share that in the Discord, I would love to see that. I gotta say this, usually the voice actors in Japanese are more memorable for me, but the guy who does Brooke's voice
is super good. I like Ian a lot. I think he does a phenomenal job with Brooke. He's like, oh, man, with the voice that he does like this, and and stuff like that. I freaking love the guy. So in English, we laugh all the time because obviously I'm watching it in English with my kids because only one of them can actually read right now, so trying to watch in Japanese would be confusing for the middle kid. But yeah. So Phoenix Sense Gaming says, I like watching in Japanese, but I dislike playing games with only Japanese dubs, especially fast action games. I don't have time to read. That's funny and very true, says Phoenix. SWAT Gaming says, can I see that card, please? Yes, can we all see that card, KA? Please, for the love of God. I need to see the card, and I need to see that recording where he just jumps in and goes, yo, like that's just, I gotta see that, man. I gotta see that. That's so funny. I will post it later. Yes, okay, he's gonna post it later. What's up, Sushi? Hey, Sushi, how'd you do tonight? So I was just at locals for a little bit, and then I bounced. I went 0-2. Like I told you, I was so embarrassed with how I lost the second one. I was like, you know what? I'm not climbing out of this hole. I'm just gonna call it here and just go home, help with the family and bedtime, and then just come here. So and kick it with you guys for a little bit. So yeah. Phoenix A SWAT, is this the profile that you stream from? I'm not seeing the streams live. If so, I'm going to hit the bell for the account you're chatting from. Oh, sorry. Yeah. SWAT X Gaming is also a streamer. So we got a few streamers here, fellow gamer streamers. Phoenix, SWAT, and so forth. Jeff Mars says, what's up, Sushi? By the way, Jeff is a legend. I love Jeff. He's a good guy. Don't worry. See, well, you didn't have to remind me. I'm reminding you this time that I know that you know that I know about post-crossing. See, I still haven't forgotten. I want to do it. I just trying to get the kids to get excited about it. All right, let's see. So it says, yes, Phoenix, and this is the account. Perfect. I'm going to cover the Sogeking theme and play it for you, BGD. Heck yeah, dude, that would be awesome. I freaking love that. Okay, just type this in. Just type this in, guys. I'm not gonna play it here because it's copyright, whatever, blah blah blah. But y'all need to go to YouTube, and that's not the right thing. Y'all need to go to YouTube and y'all need to type in Sogeking. And right here, this is like the corniest, funniest thing in the world. And it's purposely corny and silly because you're supposed to think of like the old school, like probably like shows that our parents grew up on, kind of level of corniness. But it's so funny. The song in Japanese is hilarious, but then when you hear it in English, the lyrics are even more funny because you're just like, what? Like he's just like Sniper Keen and something's on and far away something, and then they literally go do da da do. They're like scatting in the middle of the song, so it was pretty funny. Oh, nice. All right, so I say no. I generally like the media I consume to be in the original language, even Korean movies and all the original language movies in India. Someday, things are gonna get easy. Jeff got me thinking about that song. That got popularized by Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that's so funny. So I'm actually with SWAT. Cool. I like that I'm not alone in this, and it looks like I'm not alone in this at all. 60% of you say that you prefer the Japanese voice acting for the One Piece anime. So yeah, it looks like a lot of us prefer the original language first, and then also that. Don't get me wrong. I have no beef. I think the One Piece English voice actors are doing a great job. Stephanie Young is killing it as Robin. I like the laugh that she gave her. I love the way she can talk so gentle and so calm, but still shows so much emotion. Like I said, when she says, I still want to live, or I want to live, like, ugh, I feel it every time. Like, phenomenal. Chopper's cute little voice, and Luffy and Zoro. Like, I love Zoro's too. Like, Zoro's English Zoro, or just Zoro's is great. Sanji's is phenomenal. Frankie's is cool too. Super, and stuff like that. So really, they kill it, man. So yeah. SWAT says, Guardians of the Galaxy introduced me to a ton of great songs. Very true. Yeah, it's a lot of songs that our parents probably grew up on. My mom did grow up on that music. She was not into what's it called?
rock and roll growing up, so she didn't really introduce me to that. I had to learn that kind of music on my own. So yeah, but there you have it, guys. Okay, so there you go. So that is your favorite. So let me go over to the Q&A, see if anybody answered the question here. Okay, so if you missed the question was, which arc is your favorite arc so far in the manga or in the anime? Or if you're watching the live action, what are your thoughts on that? What do you like about that so far? While we do that, why don't I play a game while I chit chat with you guys, and then we're gonna wait for Swa here. We're gonna wait for Swa here because Swa is gonna tell us about what happened, because Swa read the Japanese latest chapter. He got a hold of it and stuff like that, and I need to know before Sunday what the butt just happened in One Piece, because it got crazy. It got super great. So yeah, H8 says putting mileage on the straw hat. Yes, sir. Or how's he laugh? She. So yeah. Yeah, I just recently rewatched the episode. But yeah, man. So here we are. So let's have some fun, guys. Let me play one game ranked. Let's go ranked. Let's go ranked. Why the heck not? Let's do a ranked match here. Let's see if maybe I can redeem myself from the stupid mistakes I did earlier at the at the game store. We'll go here. Okay. Oh, but of course I have to go up against Nami. God, is it better to go first or second on her? I think. Can I should cheat? Should I look it up? Nah, I won't cheat. All right. Good. Awesome. Okay. Just kind of just need my Sanji there. So yeah. Okay, he did not pull Jack Squad Diddly. Good for me. Oh, Bonnie. Kind of killing me here, girl. God, woman. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna take that first hit. More than likely, he's gonna either, if he has nothing to play, yeah, they're just gonna go in all AK. I don't have anything to block. We'll take that hit. Should I rest him? Just kidding. Add it to my life. And waiting on opponents. They get to draw because they gave me some damage. So we're on 4 now. So what to do on 4? I think on 4 we'll just, I think he'll let me hit him. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should still go in with 2. He's not going to be able to hit me with much after that. So let's go in. Let's just go with 7 just in case. And then I have 9k if I really need to get out of anything. I don't think Nami has any rush. So yeah, but oh cool, they're gonna give me 2 cards. Wow, that desperate to not take hits, huh? Alrighty then. Fine by me. Go ahead and waste 2 cards. Okay. Wow, you're just gonna cheap ball me there. Love it. Go ahead and swing. I'll just get out of it. I was playing the other night. Yeah, Chewy, you saw me on. I was playing the other night. Yeah, I was enjoying my he's at 6, right? Yeah, okay. I was enjoying my I was up late editing, and while I was waiting for something to export, I decided to do a match before I finished the night. So yeah, all right, cool beans. We're gonna do the thing. Ding 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 ding. Make you pitch a card. Because I hate you for hitting me for free. Freaking Nami. Bye bye. Thank you for your effect. Thank you for your life. Okay, I think if I remember correctly, they do have some popping abilities here, so I might have to play this boy, but I have a bad feeling because let's see, we've got 5 and a 6. I think I should just be steady here and keep this up. So we're gonna end and get a Dawn back thanks to Sanji, and we'll be ready to go. If you don't understand what I'm doing right now, don't worry about it. I'm just verbally processing with you as I play the card version of One Piece. This is only 4 years old. We're only going on the 4th year here in a little bit. Okay, cool. You do know I can get out of this, right? I don't know what you're smoking, but okay. I can get out of that, and I can get out of your other one, but sure, whatever. Okay. Cost no sweat off my back. Not sure why you did all that. I'm not gonna poke her. Well, maybe I should poke her. Should I poke her next round? I don't know if I should poke her next round. So this is based off the popular manga and all that good stuff. So here we are having some fun with it. Yes, Perona's character with a cost of 6 or less. Okay, so you just get to freely stop me from doing anything. So that's fun. And then on KO, the same issue, right? Up to one of your opponent's characters with cost 6 less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Pretty bummer. Pretty dumb. But I think I will handle her. But should I go 7 and go up and then go in? No, I think that's a waste. I'm gonna do this. And then yeah, we don't need that many dawns up. So, and then I'm gonna do this. I don't care that you are going to freeze anyone because I don't need to. My opponent's next end phase. So you freeze me here, and then I could just do the thing anyways. So ha 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 he ho ho ho. And let's make you pitch a card, shall we? Actually, nah. I'm gonna kill you. watch EK. Watch. He's gonna save it. Watch. Go ahead, do the thing. You're gonna waste the card, aren't you? Wow, he does. Yeah, he did. He totally did. Okay, all right, fine. Either he wasted it here or he wasted it there. So either way, he gave me a card. We got all this going on. Should I play him? I don't know if he's got any popping abilities. Most people don't. Not for. Oh no, let's do you. Yeah, I probably could have used up that Dawn. So let's do. I already got 1 up, so let's just do 4. There we go. Confirm. All right, so I got some defense up, a lot of defense actually, and then just gotta deal with this fool, figuring out what they want to do with their life. But yeah, all right, Jeff, you have a wonderful night, my friend. Thank you for being here, even for just a little bit. It's always good to see you, and happy One Piece night or day, I should say. Yeah, there it is. Okay, is the Zeus? Yeah, I knew I should have done something. So he's gonna go for my blocker or my Sanji, probably my Sanji, because he gives me back Dawn. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, okay. So I did misremember that Nami can do some stupid stuff like that. So it's okay. We'll recover from that here in a little bit. He doesn't want me to do the thing. So I need my boys back. I need my okay, what are you doing here? I need my I actually needed my Usops. I'm surprised I'm not seeing my other guys. It's kind of interesting, to be honest. I am not seeing my other dudes coming out. Go for it. You're gonna 10k, really? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I see. Because you want to go in with a 5k to hit me with that? That's pretty funny. 9. We'll use 1 and then 2. We have the Charleston. So activate, use 1. Do the. Okay, skip. Thank you. I don't know why you're doing all that. Do this. Let's trash a card so then we can get out of the Perona attack. Let's go ahead. I don't feel like we need 2 of you. We definitely need you. I will keep you for safekeeping. So yeah, we'll get rid of this one instead and then restand 3. Have fun with this, bro. How you like me now? 5k that I'm just gonna bust on out of here. Yeah, I don't know why you swung with that because I can just easily get out. So kind of waste the attack, but sure. I guess you just want to stay open. All right, so he wants to freeze somebody for sure. So I am at 10 Dawn, so I could do this guy, but I'm gonna see if I can also find my boy Perfection. All right, I think we'll do the Nami in that, but I'm never gonna see her again. So I just lost both my Brooks and my second Nami. Yeah, my second Nami, unfortunately. Okay, so now my turn to do something. If I hit her, she will freeze her. Well, actually, yeah, if I hit her, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less cannot attack. Okay, I don't have to worry about any redirecting in this game. Unfortunately, I can't rush with Zoro, but it might not be a bad idea to go Buffy McBuffs. But let's see. If I do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll still have 6 up, and I can do some stuff. So go Sanji. Or go Wanji. Well, if I do the Sanji, I gotta do the thing. So I think, regardless, let's start with an attack first. All right, so he can go up to 7k. Now I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do this. Let's not do that. Let's feed me the Dawn before I forget, like an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I can probably go in, but he's gonna just go ahead and pop it. So I'm gonna do this first, so then I don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna go 7 and 1. So should I make him feed one more? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna give me 1 back. So I think I can make him pay 2 cards for trying to survive this. Bam! Give me 2 cards. Trash 1 to go up to 7 and give me uno mas, so that so I can do the thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you for the 2 cards. Appreciate you. It's nice knowing you. You have a nice day now. I'm gonna go for your Perona again, so you can give me another card, because I have a feeling they want to give me more than one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna give me my. Oh no, I'm gonna have less than 4 because I'm gonna play my boy here in just a second. So give me a second here. Go there. Give me another card. I bet you want to lose a 2K. You want to lose another 2K? I'm fine with that. Less cards in your hand. Oh, you don't want to lose a 2K. Okie dokie, artichoke. Go ahead and freeze. I don't care who. Oh no, she can't till the end of my end phase. Well, too bad. It's already happening now. We're gonna move you, Bonnie, because you kind of upset me with the move that you made earlier. We'll end that turn. We'll get 1 Dom back, and we're ready to roll. So we got some defense, we got some offense, and yeah, we just gotta survive some stuff. Okay, yeah. Of course, he's gonna do the new gate, blah blah blah. Draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand to give your leader and 1 character up to 2 rested Dawn cards. I can get out of all of that, so not a problem here. I will survive. I will survive. Yeah, that's just an easy 2 Dawns here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Boom, boom. Boom! No blocking. Thank you. When the night was young and I activate Dawn and I get right out of that thing. Hit me with your 2K. I dare you. No? Okay. Fine. Fine then. Be a weenie. Oh, nice. All right, Kay says, I got the headset ready. I lost my main headset. Okay, I'm glad you got it ready, because I'm ready to talk to you about One Piece. I am so ready. Okay, should I do that and then rush? And if I pop you, you just bring somebody out for free. Don't want to deal with that. Do I want to sacrifice my Sanji this early? Probably not. I only have 1 of you in my hand right now. Is this the appropriate time to try to use this? Because I can go in for 2 and I still have some Dawns and I think I could do the thing. I think I'm a Jiggy Majagas. I don't know. I can't give away too much Dawn because I only have 1 card that's restanding stuff for me right now and a blocker. So yeah, but let's make you sweat. Let's make you sweat. Let's see if I can successfully make you sweat here. Some bullets. I'm gonna do this first. Whee! 2 for 2. Watch, it gives me a card. Watch, it gives me your card to counter out of this. I'm gonna freaking laugh. Are you really considering this? Oh my lord. Oh wow. Okay. I thought he was gonna give it to me. That's pretty funny. All right, this is the only time I can do this because this is not gonna be able to freeze any of that. So yeah, all right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could play 2 more cards and do the thing. I definitely need to play 1 here. Attach, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could do 2 more. So should I go for the 1 and the 2? I think I should. I'm gonna make you feed me some Dawns, bro. Sanji's gonna give me the 5 and then I'll be okay. So should I go 6? He allows it, probably gets another 2K, or should I force him to give me 2 cards right off the bat? I think I'm gonna go 6 first. I'm gonna go 6 first, so then he goes up, and then he has to give me another card. So maybe I go 9 actually, the next one. Yeah. I think I can go 9 the next one. So, well, wait, do I want to go 6? Yeah, I want to go 6. I want to go 6 here, and then I'm gonna go 9 here. So then I force him to drop 2 more cards, unless he wants to take the hit. He might allow this. Nope, he's not gonna allow this. Okay. Cool, and you get out of that. And then if I go at you with 7, you just need 1 card to get out. But I'm gonna make you pay 1 more, just 1 more card if you want to get out of this. Oh, you're gonna take it. Okay, phenomenal. Thank you for taking 2. Let's see what you draw. Of course you got a trigger. Typical. Play up to 1, throw the bar card with the cost of 4 or less. Yes. And then she's gonna freeze my Sanji. My Sanji can't do this thing, which is totally fine. I didn't want to sacrifice him this round anyways. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna end the turn. We're gonna get 1 down back, and we're back on the defense. So I can handle this guy. He comes in swinging big. We'll see. We got a 5, a 6, and a 5 and 2 lives. If he pops me for free, of course he's gonna heal. It's frustrating. Yellow with the heals. There should be other people who can heal, but it's never going. All day with the healing. Boo, yellow, boo. Typical yellow. Good thing is we have a double attack. We got this guy who's probably gonna come in swinging with the 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna get 11. Should I just use the block? Maybe I should just use it. If I could get the restand. Should I do the Roger? Should I let him hit me and do the Roger? No, he might know. He might be suspicious there if I allow that, to be honest with you. He might get suspicious and then stop me from doing that. So let's see. But yeah, guys, I went ahead and asked on the poll, what is your favorite Japanese or English? Now we're going 57% and 43% for the Japanese and anime. Who is, let me ask this now. Let me end this poll here. Let me ask this really quick for the One Piece special here tonight. Actually, I think I gotta make a decision before something happens. Give me a second. Let's see. If I do that, then you can go 5. I could get out of 5. I could get out of 6. I could get out of 12. So yeah, okay, I'm fine. I can get out of all that. I'll just get out of 1. All right. Are you caught up on the OP manga? That's the next poll question here, guys. Right, then you're gonna go 5, then you're gonna go 6, and then I can block you. All right, activate. I kind of feel like I should do the Roger. Should I just do the Roger and ruin his damn day? Let's see what he does. I'm curious to see. Let's say I misplayed. Oh no, I misplayed. Oh, he got me. Yeah, I might have just ruined this here for myself. I just realized that, but we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. If I can pull this off in front of you guys, it'll be freaking hilarious. Oh, he thinks he's gonna kill me. That's funny. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He actually wrestled one of his blockers. That's so funny. Okay. Nah, I'm good. We'll use you. Boink. Oh my gosh, is he really gonna let me do this? I would Roger, but only if Stage was on board. Yeah, I hear you on that. Okay, I'm gonna Roger his booty. Boink. And then we'll start attack here. No, actually, hold on. We'll start attack here because then he's gotta swing high. Doink. Oh my gosh, he must be so mad right now. Oh, we'll see. You're gonna do the power up. You're gonna throw away your thing. Yes. We know. Okay, and then there's no way you're gonna get out of both of these and a 13. So I don't know what you're doing right now. You can't heal me, but this is your punishment for yellow slop healing. So, oh my gosh. There's no way you're going to have enough 2Ks to get out of this. Okay. Oh, wait. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. They're going to take the hit. Oh, okay. I messed that up. Yeah, I messed that up royally. Because now they can just take the hit and not worry about anything. Okay. Okay. Nice. All right, cool. They win. They win that one. So that's not the best way to play the Roger. So now I know how the best way to play the Roger is if they're down to one or two lives and they have to take the hit. So the fact that he could get out of both of those with the 1Ks is funny. All right, enough of that. That was fun. But yeah, you're right, K. That was stupid on my part. Or not stupid. I just I was trying to get him because he had two. No, even if he had two blockers, he needed lower life. He needed lower life to do the thing. So don't take the hits yourself. Try to get them the hits and then do the thing. Let's see. But it's okay. I just threw that one in there for fun. Let's see. Okay, so he is ready. He is ready. So I'm gonna go over to start the stage. Let's do One Piece Day. All right, cool. All right, Kay, I opened the room. It is open. Go ahead and join me in here. All right, so far, we're gonna do a spoiler here. So just heads up, if you don't want spoilers, right now, please do not listen in at this moment. Oh, we'll see if we do a spoiler thing, because it sounds like my baby might be awake right now. Sounds like he woke up. Give me 1 second. Let me see what happens. No, it seems... Oh, I invited you to speak, Hoka. Okay, looks like he went back to sleep. Yeah, I told you he's just off tonight. But yeah, Hokage. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there, man. So I think I'm lacking sleep. Because I like, of course he's not gonna activate a blocker if you can get out of a hit. You know what I mean? So that was dumb on my part. I should have played the Roger later. Should have played the Zoro first and gone from there. Okay, so for those, oh, sorry, I just realized, Hokage, you couldn't hear me. All right, test. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me on my end?
Yes, I hear you, man. I hear you. Okay, cool. And then, sorry, go ahead and let me see if you're coming through on OBS. Go ahead, or sorry, yeah, on OBS. Go ahead and say something again. There you go. Rasengan. That works too. That works too. So yeah, no, I was just saying, I don't know why I did the Roger. He had 3 life. He didn't have to activate a blocker, so that was dumb on my part. But yeah, what's it called? Where am I at? Yes, okay, so for those of you, I see 80% of you said you're not caught up on the manga. So this is your chance right now. I'm gonna do a countdown of 5. This is your chance right now. Do not listen in for the next, I don't know how long. But at least, like, if you don't mind spoilers, okay, but you're about to get spoiled right now because Hokage already read the current chapter in its original language. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, KA. I'm a little shocked because it already ended where I'm like, dang, I can't, like, we kind of knew there might be like a loss here, right? But I didn't think it was gonna be that quick. And now you're saying I'm not ready. Okay, what happened? You gotta tell me what happened.
Okay. So how deep in spoilers can I get in? That's the only question I'm gonna ask.
Okay, well, so I already gave the spoiler warning. So if anyone's here right now listening, it's free game now because you got a countdown and you even have this moment right here to stop. So this is it. We're gonna hear it right now. So okay.
I had asked twice.
No, it's fine. It's fair.
The chapter starts off with Luffy getting impaled to the tree.
Into the tree.
2 swords in his stomach.
Ooh, wait, 2?
Emu summoned up another sword and put Luffy on the tree.
Oh, that. So after the shank from 2 weeks ago, he then pulls out another and just right into the.
Oh, it's not over.
It's not over. No. Okay.
So I did this last week. I don't know if you remember me saying some. I said, wouldn't be something if the swords had a meaning to it, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I remember that.
And I said something along the lines of, what if the swords were the 19 kingdoms?
Oh yeah, I've heard theories about that. Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember where I heard it from. It must have been you. Okay, yes, okay,
So Imu, after doing what he has done,
okay,
he says, all right, let me go power up my soldiers. And he gave a sword to Somers.
okay,
And gave a spear to Killingham.
Interesting. Okay, and wait, so wait. He powered them up on top of the power up he gave him when he first got there?
Well, here's the thing. The swords came from the original kings themselves.
So from
sword and spear.
So okay, wait. So from that throne room where we see like all the blades, where Imu's kind of like chilling, they came from there.
Yep.
Oh,
I wouldn't say it came from that cloud thing around him.
Oh, that cloud thing, right? Okay. But do you think he's summoning it from what we've seen in the throne room that looks like the 19 or 20 kingdom blades or whatever? You think it's from like it's connected?
What I saw, they didn't really show too much.
Okay.
Then again, people who's releasing these raws, I don't know if they gave us all the pages as well.
Oh, okay.
But ironically enough, I gotta look up the name of they said again. Let's see. Okay, so the weapon that Imu gave Somers was called the Sword of Wrath.
Interesting. Okay.
Someone else had to translate the weapon names because sometimes the translator not perfect. And then Imu gave Killingham a weapon called the Spear of Holy Command. Now, a lot of people said different things and everything else, but the weapon that Imu used to stab Luffy again was called the Sea God Sword.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, and then wait, hold on, I'm looking it up real quick. Last week's sword was called, or 2 weeks ago, Nothingness.
I think it was Nothingness. It was another name to it.
Yeah. Well. So what I'm seeing here, I'm literally looking at last 2 weeks ago. It says Blade of Nothingness, Vohu. So that's what he called it, and then that's when he shanks him with it after that. So he shanks him with the Sword of Nothingness, and then the Sword of what? Sea
God's Sword.
Sea God's Sword. Yo, so that means he turned off his devil fruit.
Now, someone said I might be missing a page, but they said that Usopp senses something bad happened to Luffy.
Okay.
So I don't remember seeing that page. I gotta see if I can find the raws again.
Okay.
But I do know that chapter ends with another fight. Imu's getting ready to do the finishing blow. He's getting ready to do the finishing blow to Luffy.
The finishing blow? Wait, so he pulls out a third sword?
He actually didn't pull out a sword. He pulled out the axe.
Okay, so hold on. He impales our boy 2 chapters ago with Nothingness, then impales him again with a secondary sword called the Sea God Sword, shanks him into the tree, has the time to disappear and give his other 2 dudes another power up, comes back and busts out an axe?
It's called, I forgot the full translation for the axe, but it's another axe from the 19 Kings.
Holy moly, dude.
But here's the part how it ends. It ends on a cliffhanger.
Okay, of course, yes.
But our boy, Roger Pirates, former Roger Pirates, Gabon shows up and blocks the attack.
Oh, with his...
Hey, it's an axe.
It's an axe? Okay, he's an axe
what
man.
What a way to end it.
Right? Wow, okay, Gabon had to step in. But dude, this is serious. He got shanked through twice. And now it's literally like Roman style crucifixion, like into a tree. And then he was gonna get I
got one more bad thing.
Another bad thing.
One more bad thing.
Okay.
Break next week.
Oh, back-to-back breaks? Come on, man. That's brutal, Oda. Come on, man. Don't do that to us. Okay, that's just me.
Hey, Oda's cliffhanging us, man.
He's such a tease right now. What is this? Okay, so wow. Okay, so if the names of the swords are correct, I wonder if the name of the swords actually do what they're named after. So if this, because think how dangerous that is if that sword is in any shape or form like an actual sea god ability, which turns off devil fruit abilities. How is Luffy not dead? That's all I gotta say. How is he not dead? You know what I mean? Like, because last week it looks. I'm looking at it right in front of me. I wonder if I can show it. Can I? Well, whatever. Copyright stuff. If I get flagged, I get flagged. Okay. No, I don't want to show it for you guys. So you guys got to read it. You guys are hearing this talking it. You want to see it? I'm gonna tease you. You got to go read it.
You see the picture?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
Picture?
I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, and someone said there's irony too to that. Luffy being impaled to a tree.
Wait, why? I'm trying to think why.
Because he has two swords impaling him to the tree, sticking him to the tree.
Oh.
It's kind of a symbolism to Christianity.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a
Jesus
cross,
being
right?
pinned.
Yeah, to the tree. Oh, dang. Wow.
So
okay,
like
Oda.
pinning down the savior.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oda. Okay.
Symbolism.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, well, that's why I was saying like Roman style, because they used to hang them on trees or crucify them on trees and or like, you know, the posts that most people recognize, kind of a situation. So that stuck out to me off the bat. But if you're saying the way he shanked him is almost doing like a cross thing, then yeah, even more symbolism on top of that. That's pretty wild. Dang. And then he was just gonna, I'm guessing, behead him if he was swinging in with that axe. Like, dang. Yeah. This is
like,
okay.
So many things is going on about this chapter. Like, some people are even speculating when what's her name? Gunko. When Gunko was first possessed by Imu.
Yeah.
You remember when Gunko went against Dorian Brogy?
Yeah.
Dorian Brogy.
Oh yeah.
What, she pulled out a shotgun out of nowhere?
Oh yeah.
Someone is saying that technically is one of the swords of the 19 Kings.
Is it? Whoa, how did somebody spot that?
Someone is saying that.
It's freaking wild.
Someone is saying that. I don't know if I could believe that or not, but
right.
That's a good catch if it is.
If it is, yeah. I mean, there's always people who catch. I'm always impressed by people who catch like the craziest details. As much as I love the manga and all that, like it's just. And I'm not saying this as a negative. Oda draws so much on the panels that like it's easy to overlook some details. You know what I mean? And I think obviously that some of it's by design. But so when people catch it, that's pretty cool. But I think that makes a lot of sense. If he's summoning like a form of the swords that are in the throne room where the original blades were dropped by the 19 kingdoms, that makes a lot of sense to me. And yeah, just the different variety that he's been pulling out. So that makes a lot of sense. The homing bullet thing though, the fire, little black fire thing, that's still a mystery to me. But the fact that he got, dang dude. So he's just gonna open up with another. That's pretty violent for Oda. I gotta tell you, man. I like we've seen moments like, obviously I'm sure you thought of this too. Like it's very reminiscent to when he got hooked by a crocodile, right? But this one's a lot more brutal. And you're telling me that the opening pages is then a secondary sword going through the guy? It's just like, my gosh, like Oda, chill out. He's like, you thought it was like crocodile? No, it's worse. Dang, dude. That's okay. So let me ask you this. I personally was expecting there had to be a loss in some shape or form, but I thought it was going to be a thing of like right before they lose, like they're getting handed, right? The whole like whatever countdown that's going on with Imu ends and Imu has to leave and everything, like they just get away with it. Were you expecting this level of a loss? Oh, did I lose you, Kay? Are you still there? Oh, Kay, you there? I think you had to step away. Okay. We'll wait for KA. I think he is away from his computer right now. So give me 1 second. Actually, let me. Oh, sorry guys, did not mean to hit that. Let me adjust this really quick too. All right. I think he's back. You back, KA?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you now. Okay,
Yeah, the headset failed me.
Oh, your headset failed. That's funny. Okay, right when I was asking like the pivotal question. Okay. So what I was saying was that what I was asking was I think we were all anticipating a form of like a loss, right? But were you anticipating this level of a loss?
So I wasn't anticipating Luffy losing like this. I was anticipating like someone, like a big character, either getting killed off or end up being abducted.
Oh, dang. The fact that you thought somebody would get killed off, that's crazy. Okay.
Because you wouldn't show a big bad like Emu.
No, right.
And just go ahead and, oh yeah, we got scratches and we got a little bit of damage. The boat's probably missing half the sail. But hey, we escaped. No, this isn't Kaido. This is a higher level. This is the one we gotta be careful of the most. And I didn't get to say this because the headset went out. Someone went ahead and sent me a picture because I asked my friend to go find a picture while I'm busy doing this.
Yeah.
He sent me the picture, and it was the picture of the throne room.
Okay.
And he showed me the picture of the throne room with the swords and everything.
Okay.
Because I was thinking maybe Oda just drew these up and say, okay, this is the weapons.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, he showed me when we first saw the throne room.
Yeah.
And we saw the swords.
Yes.
Then he showed hundreds of chapters later, we see the throne room. And Oda drew it exactly the same.
Interesting.
Down to the very intricate detail. Then go fast forward to now. Those same swords was on the throne room. Okay. The axe is in the background. The spear is in the front. The sword with the handle, everything was perfectly made. It's like Oda already planned this. He was planning this the whole time.
Yep. Okay. So perfect. Then the theory of he's not literally materializing things out of nowhere. It's literally either he's getting like a mimic of it from the throne room here, or he's literally pulling it from Mère Joie's throne room into here, and then he can just desummon it and summon it at will. So that's pretty crazy.
You can also view it like Noctis from Final Fantasy.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, I haven't played a lot. I played Final Fantasy 10 the most. So I don't.
You probably seen the trailer for Final Fantasy 15 where Noctis has all the swords.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I think I have. Here, I'll look it up real quick while you keep going. Noxus.
But it's very similar how Emu is moving. It's just like that.
It's just like that. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. Okay, yeah, I personally was expecting like a they're getting their butts handed to them, and then right before Emu does like anything berserk, right? His because you know how he's kind of like on a timer, his timer runs out and he's out. So it ending the way it did 2 weeks ago was a shocker to me. But then you're saying it opens up where like here's a second dose, like it's just like cheese them, dude. That's pretty brutal. Like, yeah, I wonder what.
Also, we might have a Usopp upscale because Usopp, I don't think he could see. I'm still trying to find that page I'm missing, but I don't think Usopp can see Luffy, and he's able to use observation haki, to see that Luffy is in danger.
Like he said, yeah, because you said he reacted to something bad.
And I'm thinking
Luffy.
He's starting to awaken a little bit more.
Okay, but this is good then. This is good because Gabon made it very, very clear. If they want him to go next level, everyone needs to get the hockey going. Like everyone needs to be serious about it too. What's blowing my mind too is Zoro was really confident Sanji was gonna handle oh my gosh, what's his name? Not Sommers. Killingham. He was very confident he was going to deal with it. And which you know, right? Like, if Zoro says it, it means something, right? So, like, in the middle of them already being leveled up and Zoro feeling confident there,
Emu having to backtrack to boost him yet again, I kind of wonder, like, man, they probably did have the win. They probably did have the win there, if they didn't get a second boost in the middle of all that. So yeah, now I'm curious to see, since we're gonna be on a break, if our three main guys are all gonna lose. If they're all gonna lose. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. Like, that's gonna be and then, like you said, maybe that's where Usopp does something crazy, you know, like not necessarily like a oh, now he's OP, he's also got like crazy punching ability or anything like that, but like, you know, his thing is ingenuity. So maybe with Haki, he somehow invents something that like saves everyone, right? Like it gives him just that right amount of time, so that Emu then has to disappear because he's on the timer, right? And Usopp's able to, like, I don't know, for some reason what's coming to mind is like Green Lantern, the thing, you know, like his imagination can like materialize something or something like that, you know what I mean? Like that's his level of Haki, you know what I mean? And then like he does the thing, right? Because we kind of seen it with his plants, right? Where like he's like, this is a trampoline plant, and this is a stinky plant, and this is a gassy plant that knocks you out, right? And this is a fire plant, and you know what I mean? And along with the dials. So like maybe his level of Haki is like next level, almost like Green Lantern-esque type of a thing, where because of how crazy his imagination is, now his lies become truths. Because you know how that's always been his thing, where like all his lies become true. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's his power up. I don't know. But I do like it. Maybe we're finally gonna see what everybody's been waiting for. Everyone was like, this is supposed to be Usopp's arc. Well, maybe this is it. Because if he can sense something and nobody else seems to have reacted to it yet, that means a lot. That is a high level of observation Haki.
Oh yeah.
Because he's right. If I remember correctly, he's with the gang where Gunko is, right? Where the ice is melting, right?
Yeah, and I think let me see if I remember correctly. They're almost done getting her out the ice.
Okay. So that's going to play a huge part there too. Is she going to flip on them? Is she going to maybe temporarily be on their side, give them the time that they need? That's a good question there too. So we still have that hanging in the air. Is Zoro and Sanji, are they going to win these fights? And is Luffy dead?
Oh, speaking of which, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Good lord. Okay, that's crazy, guys. So if you're just joining us right now, we gave it heads up. Spoiler warning. We are talking about the latest manga chapter that will be dropping on Sunday officially, but some people already have access to it, especially those in Japan. Not the translation, but the original language one, and some big news, some big follow-up news from 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago we had the latest chapter, then last week was the break. This week we're getting the latest chapter, and according to KA, there's going to be a following break. So we went chapter break. Typically we get like 3 chapters, maybe 2 chapters before there's a break. So the fact that he's going chapter break means he's really taking his time, unless he's sick, which I hope he's not. He's really taking his time to plan and display what he wants to show you, because Oda, if you ever read his One Piece, it's so full. Like there's moments where like he leaves empty white spaces, but the level of detail that this man puts, even in the backgrounds, even with background characters, like it means something. So KA pointed out earlier that Oda, like the swords that we're seeing in the current fight, he wanted you to hopefully notice those details when we got shots of the throne room, because he already drew them out there and then just mimicked that over here. So there was a plan and stuff. So if he's taking another break in between, he's really trying to draw something out for us that he wants us to really pay attention to. So it's pretty cool. But if you just read the manga One Piece, the One Piece manga, there's always there's just high level of details. Like nothing is just there when it comes to One Piece. So yeah. Okay, Kay, you're back. So what's up? What are you gonna surprise us with now?
What was I going to? Oh, so the last chapter ended.
Yes.
With him just using one sword, saying
Yes.
that Joy Boy was not this weak.
Yes.
And it made me think about something.
Oh.
Of course, we're thinking about how strong Joy Boy was and everything else, but we've forgotten everything. Joy Boy was jumped by 19 kings and queens with the same exact swords and the same exact abilities.
Oof.
And Emu. So yes,
yeah.
Emu is right. If you can't handle one sword, you definitely can't handle all 19.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Yeah, it took what sounds like it took like betrayal, surprise, a surprise attack, and then literally 19 kingdoms plus Emu, so 20, I guess, to ruin the man, you know. And as we learned, his hockey is so strong, just untying a knot. Y'all, that island scared the living snot out of everybody. So Luffy, well, we'll see. Luffy took 2. That's not too shabby for your first go around as Joy Boy Part 2.
Also, I came up with this. Let's say it's a hypothesis.
Okay.
Is that the right word for it?
I think so. Yeah.
So
or theory that could work too. Yeah.
Luffy's type of fruit says that if a person is near death, they'll come back to life with a stronger ability.
Okay.
Right?
I mean,
so think about this.
Maybe.
Let's see if you catch it. Luffy died once, basically.
Yeah,
against
with
Kaido.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So some people are saying, "Oh well, that was the only chance. He's not going to come back to life." And then it made me think: how many Joy Boys were there that had the same fruit?
Okay, so you're thinking. Let me see if.
So
are you thinking something along the lines of like, My Hero Academia with like the previous heroes of that all night?
Like it,
something similar like that, like a pass on thing, but they live on.
Mine's is more. Let's just going by the stories that we're told.
Yeah,
we had let's see if I got it correctly. Joy Boy was the first one, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
No, Nika, then Joy Boy, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Each one had their chance with the fruit.
Okay.
Or, initial ability. I'm thinking we're going to get another resurrection from Luffy because the fruit has been passed down twice before him.
Okay,
meaning
and
that he's not only going to get Nika's power, he's also going to get Joy Boy's power.
That'll be interesting.
So we're getting it's like a double comeuppance, kind of like how Goku had Super Saiyan and it was a times above the ability.
Yes. Okay. I can kind of see that. I mean, like if and obviously it can't be like I'll just shank myself so that I could just get power-ups, because who's gonna think about doing that to themselves? If that's the route that he's taking, I guess it can be, because again, we still have like there's a mystery to the fruits. So yeah, but I wonder. But would you say Nika had the fruit, or he was just the original sun god, and then somehow his abilities became a fruit, and then Joy Boy got it?
See, the thing we don't know still fully about Nika. We're knowing more about Joy Boy than Nika.
Yeah.
100%. We're hearing the legends, like, oh, he was a destroyer, oh, he was this, oh, he was that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we're starting to get hear glimmers of this and that. We still don't really know what D is. Yeah, because 100%. we had the answer, and then all of a sudden the Goro say. So it's like Oda's purposely not giving us all the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
But he gave us parts of the story that we have to think about.
We do, yeah.
100%. Like, for example, the tribes. We know about the tribes. They were trying to experiment on King's bloodline. Blackbeard needed pudding to help do some translations. So there's the Third Eye Clan. Mm-hmm. So I think, because going by what Frankie saw on the tree, that drawing by a kid, everything's going to come to pass to the point where everyone's going to contribute, but the tribes are a big important factor, and I'm thinking Emu was trying to extinct certain people, so
Right.
that storyline would never occur. That
Exactly.
history won't happen,
Yeah.
or basic future wouldn't happen.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. That's so curious to me, man. That's so curious to me. Like, yeah. And if this is following somewhat, like, as we know, tropes of his original plan of kind of ending in, was it Sky Island or before Sky Island?
Let's see, Sky Island.
I think
Sky Island
Alabasta
actually
was
gave us. So Alabasta was like one of the first time we met, like a king that was a part of, or at least his country was a part of those alliance of 20 kingdoms or so.
Right.
Then when we went to Sky Island, Skypiea, we got the lore of Nika, and we got some lore on some other gods that was there. Because if you go back in that chapter, the rain god Zaza's statue was there, an emu-looking statue was there. So it was like, okay, some more lore. And then they even said something along the lines that the island was missing a part of itself because it was transported somewhere else. I forgot how. It's been so long.
No. You had it right. The part of Sky Island, that Verth, as the Sky people were calling it, that went up there was part of the island below it that got shot up. Yeah. And that's where the ancestor of Nolan, remember? Yep. He was trying to find the original because he didn't think that it got shot up into the sky. So yes, it's part of the original Skull Island, technically, below it, because it looked like a giant skull at the time before it got shot up in the sky. So, yes. So and you got that right.
We also got to think about the cover stories, because some of the cover stories give us a glimpse of what's going on. Yep. So I'm thinking, like, they showed us before, and Nell was on the moon talking to moon people.
Oh yeah.
And some people was like, oh yeah, Oda's creating some crazy storylines and everything else. Then he went ahead and showed us how when we first entered, let me see, was it during the Egghead arc? We got Yamato moving across Wano.
Yes.
She went to go visit She went to go visit some gravestones, and she was preparing. They said basically preparing to leave.
Yeah.
Ironic. We'll think about that later.
Right.
Also, did you catch the this might be a spoiler for some people, but did you catch the cover story where Yamato was at a certain grave?
Yes, for Gecko Moria. Yeah. That was crazy. Because you're just following that little storyline. You're like, oh, this is cute, and then it ends with Moria. You're like, what the?
Well, I could throw another monkey wrench in here, pun intended. But so I was making, like, we speculate online.
Sure, of course.
There is, okay, what's the little girl's name? The little girl who laughs.
Otama?
In Wano. Not Otama. She can't stop laughing. Her father was one of the containers for Odin.
Oh, let me see.
And she was hanging around Robin, if I remember correctly. And Hiyori. She was hanging around Hiyori, the little girl with the pink hair.
Toko.
Thank you.
I just looked it up. Yeah.
So I was looking at some of the semblance, and some people could say, "Well, you just digging too deep." But I looked at her eyes and her pink hair. I was thinking, why does she seem so familiar? Then I remember Gecko Moria is a Kozuki.
You're right.
But what if Moria took a family member with him, or someone who's related to Toko?
Okay.
And she happened to be one of Gecko Moria's main assistants, named Corona.
Oh, snap. Oh, wait, hold up.
You gonna look at the pictures, ain't you?
Yeah. Same eye style. Pink hair. Only her lashes are bottom, and what's Toko's are on top. 3 on top. Now, and Perona is our bottom, but they're perfectly round. Very similar.
Because I don't know if his eyelashes are up or down.
Let me see.
Because if his eyelashes is the opposite of his daughter's, that means Perona might be the daughter.
His are up. His are up.
Okay.
Yeah. But hold on. We don't know what the top of Perona's eyelashes look like because her bangs cover it. I don't know if there's a shot of her without the bangs covering the top part.
Probably when she spooked.
When I'm trying to see.
When Usopp spooked her.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Type in Perona scared.
If Usopp's going against a girl, you know he's gonna win.
That's so funny. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so they don't show the three lines on the top. It's just at the bottom. But that's not to say that they can't be related, because the pink hair, the same big round eyes, and then the three dash.
And Moria is connected.
So
I wouldn't be very surprised. But it's like so many like hints he threw in there. And when you catch him, he's like, wait, I gotta go back. I gotta look at this. Yeah. It's so hard to like think about all this. Like, I still believe that if you're on Elbaf, I think there is a time dilation.
Oh, you think like really interesting?
Because if you remember when he first got to Elbaf, it said a quote on the bottom of the manga. Even in the anime,
it said,
by Lewis Arnott. Careful how much time you spend.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You remember, Shanks. He went to go visit, Gavin, Scopper Gavin. He went to go visit him, and he had his other arm. When he was talking to him, Gavin lost track of time.
Oh, interesting.
And Shanks was like, "Oh, that was like it was not too long ago." He's really, he said it was long ago, and Gavin was like, "Really? It feels like not too long ago."
Interesting.
So I'm thinking time might have moved forward, and we might get to see a world change
when they leave
entirely. Yeah, like let's just say, which I'll get to the point of how they leave because it's a part of my speculation.
Okay.
But I believe that Blackbeard has taken over a lot of the things because he's the off-screen king.
Right.
He's the off-screen king. So
right. Yeah.
I'm thinking there's a war between Shanks and him.
Off-screen king. I love that. That's a good one. Okay. So him and Shanks, you think go to war? Okay.
And here's the thing. I think it's how they're going to beat Emu. Sure, I'm thinking that Luffy's going to awaken.
And
Gunko. Gunko, remember, she has a summoning ability. And I'm thinking it may have something to do with her eyes.
Right, yeah,
She may reverse summon everyone back. That's one hypothesis. The other, and this is the biggest one. Like, this gave Chopper an upscale.
Okay.
Ready for this? So if you remember the tree that Frankie looked at?
Yes.
One of them is the forest god.
Right. Yes.
And if you remember Chopper, he doesn't know what's going on. He just sees these people possessed. And he's like, oh, well, what do I do? And he smacks one of the giants.
Oh, yes.
And the spirit came off of him.
Just like that. Yeah.
You remember?
That's right.
Frankie and Robin were telling the story and everything else. And he said how the forest god tames demons.
Interesting.
Ironically enough, Chopper may be the forest god.
That would be interesting. That would be, and also fitting because he's also a reindeer, which their whole thing is kind of forest. So that's interesting to me. That's interesting that people are thinking that. I didn't put those two together. I was oddly enough thinking that Emu is the earth god or forest god, because remember when he first landed, how the wooden houses came to life and were like cackling? So that happened, and then right before he shanks Luffy, he like controlled the wood around him to give him the view that he wanted. I thought those were hints that he might be the earth god who hates, for some reason, the sun god and wants to manhandle and or control the ocean god, so that they don't have to deal with all that with the sun. So that was what I was thinking, because of how everything around him, like that's wood related, has reacted around him. Either like the last chapter where like it withered and moved, or when he first crash landed and they came to life and were like kind of singing, you know, they're like you know, so that was my speculation, but I did think it was weird that Chopper literally just doink, you know, he just doinks someone and they just fwa, you know, they're just reversed back. So if he can tame demons, I don't know. I'm curious because in a weird way, if you think about it, Emo is controlling demons. Does that, you know what I mean? Like he's handling them, you know? So because like even like those little black flames, we don't know fully what they are, right? And they're animated, so I'm curious, but I could totally see how Chopper could be it too, because again, like you said, the fact that he can revert them, but then it's interesting to see if he can revert them and he's supposed to be able to control them. That'll be part of the power up then, because he can also like do with like what Emu's doing, where like, you know, he can tell like the inanimate object to like do what he wants it to, where like, you know, he kind of did like the Snake Man thing last panel.
Yes.
Remember where like he threw the punch and then they're like, oh, we missed, and then and they like switch down. So yeah, so that'd be interesting. But yeah, if all these are hints, because I was just saying this before you got back, that when Oda draws something, he's not just drawing it to draw it, like, oh, I need a background, oh, I need like some bush in the front, oh, I need like something, like even like the background characters like are distinct, are unique. So yeah, that's right, I totally forgot about the Chopper thing. So like we have that mystery still to solve, this new mystery of Usopp can sense things. Scopper Gaban, I mean, he just jumped in to save the day, quite literally. Sanji awakening Supreme Haki, if he's actually going to pull that off. What's it called? Still the full deciphering of the glyph, you know, because it is interesting that like is this what they meant by like, and they will meet? Like, is this what they meant? Because I don't know if Joy Boy and slash Nika slash Luffy and Emu are the ones who are supposed to meet. Because if you think about it, they already did meet then, if Joy Boy is the original representation for Emu of like Nika, and those who came before, like Luffy and Goldie Roger and stuff like that. So Emu has met Joy Boy, so they're not the ones who are supposed to, and then they will meet, right, in the third age. So I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know who that is, because obviously he got rocked here, but I don't think this is it. I don't know. That part's still mysterious to me.
Well, another thing also, you were right about Emu being the Earth God.
Oh, really?
That was confirmed.
Oh, that was confirmed.
Because there's four folklores. So there's sun, there's the forest, there's earth, and there's rain.
Rain or ocean? Rain slash ocean, or just rain?
Just rain.
Rain. Okay. I thought there was an ocean god for some reason.
We got to see like a glimpse of how they think the rain god looks. Zaza, right? Yeah.
However,
there is speculation saying that Dragon may be the rain god.
Yeah, that I've heard for a while. Yeah, because he's got the whole weather ability, crazy thing going on. So that would make a lot of sense. That actually would make a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. Well, oh, sorry. And not to mention the other mystery too of what is the point of Gunko's eyes that Emu cared so much about it. Because remember her dad, he himself was like, well, I couldn't do it, but apparently you could, so you know, this is why we need to take you. And then he was like, shut up. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. You know? Yeah, there's here's the One Piece version of the Sharingan. So,
I don't know. I guess the eye makes her into a magical girl.
Yeah, something's got to go on there. Because it mattered enough that Emu literally went to a kingdom to kill a king. Like, think about that. Like, he doesn't have to do that, but he did. You know. So I do find that interesting. I do find that very interesting. That he went there to interfere with that, and then that girl's dad was, you know, with the eyeball stuff. But again, like you said earlier, there's these clans that have certain things that some are preserved, some have become subservient in some shape or form, and things like that. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that all comes together. But the fact that we already have wait, correct me if I'm wrong, don't we have two types of Davies?
I think so. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we have two types of Davies.
I think so. Because it's so much lore. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, I know exactly. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone in that, because like I said, like okay, like what are we celebrating tonight? It's the One Piece Day celebration. It's 29 years old as of today. 29 years old. Do you know how much lore and things you have to remember in 29 years of highly detailed, highly skilled storytelling? It's a lot, man. Like, you know, so the fact that what you said, which is both awesome and crazy to think about, that every sword that he drew, or blade, weapon, let's just say weapon, in the throne room had a meaning and a purpose, because it's the exact same one the following panel or the following chapters later, and then so forth and so forth. Like, and now here materializing however you know, this bad boy wants it. That's insane. That's insane, dude. So how much more other details have we forgotten in 29 years of reading, right? That it's like, oh yeah, this is this. Because I didn't even pick up on the eye thing with Perona and what was it? Koto? I didn't even pick up on that. Yeah, Coco. I didn't even pick up on that. So that's cool that like you picked up on that detail. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much here, you know. And then the fact that it's crazy, because if I remember correctly, there's this guy I like to watch on YouTube, and he said that there has been theories about Gecko Moria and Wano for ages, and then that cover story finally confirmed it. You know, so that's pretty crazy. It took that, and that's only been recent, right? I think it was last year or 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So 27 years ago in total of the manga. Let's see, when did what year did the Thriller Bark arc come out? In 2007. So in 2007, so 9 years ago, people were theorizing about this, and 9 years later, we finally got a confirmed answer that Gecko and Wano are tied all together. So that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild, man. Like, how much of this is this guy been writing, or like has detailed on the side? Because as far as we know, you saw that cool trailer, right? Where he actually wrote what the One Piece was, and then they threw it out in the ocean, all Titanic-like. He's known what that was since day one. So now the question is like, wow, how much has? I mean, obviously a lot of it he's had to transform, I think, in some shape or form. But I think the core of what he wanted is there and has been there. So yeah. SWATX Gaming says your finger on your temple makes it look like you're communicating telepathically. So this is funny. So for those of you who can't, who I'm sorry if you listen to this later, if you watch the video, I'm wearing the Mugiwara, the straw hat, and my headphones can't go quite over it, so I'm holding it like sideways, and because it doesn't hook like that, it's supposed to hang on my head, I'm like holding it with one finger, so it looks like I'm like DJing with KA while we're talking about the One Piece manga, or as SWAT says, it looks like I'm communicating telepathically with him. So like Professor X. Actually, speaking of which, well, no, we'll get that. We'll do that another night. Actually, the whole Doomsday thing, because that's just crazy. But
that's a whole nother.
Yeah, that's a whole other universe that we could talk on for hours. But yeah, this There you guys have it. That's the spoiler for this week. So get ready for Sunday, guys, because the latest chapter is going to be dropping. Chapter 1189 is going to be dropping this Sunday. So get ready to read it. We got the first looks here with KA, who read it in the original Japanese. That's cool. So you speak and read Japanese, or both, or one?
I can only speak very little Japanese.
Okay.
But
that's still impressive.
I'm learning to write in katakana, harigana. I'm trying to learn all that stuff.
That's cool.
For the most part, for the raws, I use translators and everything else.
Okay.
Then I try to go ahead and try to get rid of the English format of how things is written.
Yeah.
Because the way we write things, we like to put the subject, the verb, and then everything else in between or afterwards. Whereas the Japanese sometimes they will put the subject at the end of the whole entire sentence. So they say things a lot different. Sometimes it could also be translated two different ways.
Yeah.
So therefore, sometimes it could be a Japanese pun, but we won't get it because we don't understand how it works.
How it works, yeah. No, that makes sense to me because as someone who's like, I'm bilingual with the Spanish and the English, and yeah, some jokes just don't translate well from Spanish to English because it's just, and vice versa actually. Some jokes don't translate from English to Spanish because you lose the play on words that only you can do in its original language. You know what I mean? So that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's cool though, man. Props to you for learning Japanese. That's really, really cool. Let's see. Phoenix says, I was thinking the same thing. What's up, Phoenix? I know you were here. I was just saying hi again. Yeah, man, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that with me. My original source for early scantillations and stuff like that got shut down. So they found them. And then the second guys that we found also got shut down. But the people that actually Fire Bunny, he always seems to find them. I'm not good at finding it, but he'll find it and then share it with me. They seem to be steady, but typically their stuff doesn't come out till like Thursday, maybe Friday.
I know who's I'm not gonna say names, no snitching.
Yeah, no snitching. But the fact that you got it even earlier than that, I couldn't wait, man. I had to know. Because for me, it's like this. It's like I'm already gonna read it regardless, so it's not a spoiler for me. I don't want to wait till Sunday. So if it's officially released in Japan, then I want to know. I want to know, and then I'll read it when I'll read it when it's in English, so then I can fully comprehend the wording. But I want to know because it's already out. It's not like I'm getting the pre-release. I'm getting the actual release. It's just I'm not waiting for the English. I want the Japanese, and I want someone to tell me what it says. So yeah.
You know what's so crazy about this is the fact that I can remember all the way in high school days, and Lord, how many years ago?
29 years ago. Just kidding.
God. But our library would have the Shonen Jump magazine, and they'll try to put the latest one in there.
Oh snap!
And I will be reading it. Kids don't do this. I'll be reading it during class, and
shame.
I'll be trying to catch up. So by the time I'm thinking, man, I wish this story would go on a little bit longer because I want to read more. But I didn't realize at the time, that the English was behind.
Oh my god!
Like we were vastly behind. I think when I was in high school, let me think. That's the time that, another spoiler warning, Ace got killed off in Marineford.
Oh dang! And they were already ahead of that.
Like, yeah, they were already ahead. That was a good.
That's so funny.
Or no, I think I was a little after Ace was dying. And I got to read where the Japanese were because I was thinking, how can I go read this? And I remember it was a website called Manga Panda. I don't know how old y'all guys are. Manga Panda was the website. That was the website. It had Naruto.
Oh my gosh,
it's gone. They found that one out.
Oh, of course.
But they had all the ones, like all the originals They had from Naruto, Bleach. They had the One Piece, and at the time, One Piece wasn't really hitting as much for me because Naruto was like in his bag. It was going all in.
Yeah.
You had Bleach doing their thing, Aizen, and everything else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it got to the point where I caught up so much in all of them that I decided to read other books like romance, rom-coms. One of my favorite ones. And due to me reading this one, I got to meet one of my great friends who he does computers and everything else. And that manga is called Air Gear.
Air Gear. I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. Let me see. Air Gear manga. Oh, that looks cool.
So here's the thing. It's about skating.
Oh,
and you go thinking, oh, skating. When you read it, by the time you get to like certain chapters, you'd be like, wait, hold on. It's like, what happened to skating?
What happened to skating?
Like skating went to a whole new level.
That's funny.
Air Gear is such a cult phenomenon among readers, like underground. Like if you go to Twitter, type in Air Gear and post a picture of any of the manga pages, and just so you know, this manga was made in the 2000s, not 2010s, the 2000s.
The 2000s.
So the art, if you look up any of the Air Gear manga panels,
I'm looking.
Was articulately done.
Nice. Let me see that.
And it has such a cult following that if you go to eBay and try to get some of the volumes, you'll be spending about $100 to $500 for just one volume.
Holy moly! Are you kidding me?
It is that much of a cult. It is low printed. I own like 2 of one of those low printed ones, and it's like only worth like $50.
Only worth $50.
The sad thing is, they were still printing it when I was in high school, and I went to one of my thrift stores. And I don't know what came over me, but I saw 1 through. I'm forgetting the number. It was like a large amount of Air Gear in the shelf, 77 cents a piece. No, 55 cents, because at that time it was 55 cents.
Yeah.
And I said no. I'm not going to get it because I can read it online.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And that was the worst decision I could have made, because if you were to get every single one that's there, you'd probably spend about $5,000
right now. Jeez, dude.
Right now.
Some of this, so I'm looking at. I think it is some of these are the panels that I'm looking at. So, but I can read it online. Is it on Manga Plus?
You probably can. This is made by the legendary Oh Great. That literally is his name. Oh Great.
His name is Oh. Oh wow.
And you might have read one of his other books or watched the anime. Tango Tenhi.
No.
Was also his. So.
Tango Tenhi.
It was a martial arts one.
Tango Tenhi. No,
if I remember correctly, he made that one too. Let me see.
You gotta send me that. That's gonna be cool. So I just typed in Air Gear in Manga Plus and it didn't pop up. Let me see where to read. Sorry. So guys, if you're just joining us, we are talking about our history with manga. Mine is very, very limited to basically Naruto. So this is kind of interesting with me with Naruto. I actually enjoyed watching it more than reading it. But of reading it, I did like it too. And then I did, obviously I'm still doing One Piece. I did a little bit of Bleach. I did all of Demon Slayer, and Death Note.
Demon Slayer is great.
Yeah. And Death Note.
No.
So
out of all the big ones you just named, the only one I did not read, I only watched the anime, was Demon Slayer.
Oh, interesting. And they did such a phenomenal job with that one. Like I don't think you missed anything at all from the manga. It's almost perfect 1-for-1. I think it is perfect 1-for-1 actually. Yeah. So you would, if you were to go back and read, you'd be like, oh, this is literally what I just watched. So yeah, it's that good.
I went ahead. I remember seeing on the Jump website, because you could read it all for free on Jump website.
Okay.
And I remember seeing Demon Slayer being updated, and I said, nah, I'm not gonna read it. I still see actually Don is another one I have not read. I only watched.
Which one?
Don.
Oh, Don. Yeah. I've seen the first episode. I need to be in the right headspace to watch it. It gives me very similar vibes to Gurren Lagann, but like a little more even more hyped, if that makes any sense.
I would say it's Gurren Lagann and Fulikuli.
I haven't read that one.
I don't remember that one.
No, I don't know.
FLCL. It was an anime back in the Adult Swim days.
Oh, nice.
And the kid had like a pimple on his forehead that changes into a giant robot. Not giant robot, but
okay.
a robot.
That's funny.
General.
I gotta watch this. No, I never heard of that. Coolly.
Like it's like those put together.
That's awesome.
But you have so many great titles out there. Like Hitman Reborn. I don't know if anyone remembers that. I'm probably the old man in the building right now. But Hitman Reborn, Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Hitman Reborn. I never watched it, but I know of it.
It's very wonky. Like that was a time period of wonky. Like
wonky, okay.
Like it was untethered comedy. Like Air Gear, Hitman Reborn.
I really want.
There's another one I'm about to throw out there.
I want to read.
I'm gonna save it for a second.
Let me see.
But they were just hilarious. Like grip the chair laughing.
Yeah,
hilarious.
That's awesome. No, yeah, I'm with you with the Naruto one. I liked a lot. That's one that I want to get my kids into because I thought the overall moral of the character of Naruto is something to aspire for. Because I tell my kids all the time, like, I know you think Luffy's cool now, but he dumb. I was like, you need better heroes. He's not even a hero, by the way. And my kids are like, yeah, we know that. I'm like, he's just a guy who wants to do his thing, who just is really good at doing the one thing, which is fighting. So he can get away with stuff. But I'm like, but you don't want to be like Luffy all the time. You want like the animalistic, like spirit of Luffy, like trust your instincts, trust your gut. Sometimes just do it. Stop talking, just do it. That's it. But at the same time, the guy is 29 years old and he's still not matured. So it's like, don't follow his example.
I mean,
but
you feed him, he's gonna go ahead and support you all the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's how. I mean, honestly, that's where I relate with him. Honestly, I tell people all the time. I'm like, if we can do the currency of me work, you feed, I think the world will be a better place. It wouldn't be like this whole like I need more money because see, here's the thing about food. You can only eat so much, right? So it's like me work, you feed me, yum yums, everyone's happy. Versus like with money, where for some reason we always think we need more and blah 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 blah. So I'm that guy. I'll tease my friends sometimes. We're like, hey, can you help me out with this? I'm like, 2 hamburgers and a side of fries. And they're like, what? And I'm like, or something like random like that, where I'm like, we'll go out for tacos later. Or, I'm like, just pay me with food. I don't want the money. I just want food.
Speaking of currency. Yeah. Speaking of currency, there's a guy, he's advertising on Twitter saying, if you come to my tattoo shop, and I think he's in San Francisco. So some people might know him in the chat. I don't. Oh, nice. I don't know who it is exactly, but he's a tattoo person. He says, yeah, you could go buy tattoos for me, but if you got One Piece cards, the One Piece card value is 150%. I think he said more. Or it's how like trade value is in GameStop.
Yeah.
He said he will upcharge, like he would make your card worth more money for the tattoo.
Oh, that's
so if the tattoo is $100, like let's just say the tattoo is $100, the card is like what, $75. Basically, the card can pay off the tattoo.
That's cool. Okay, that's a cool guy.
That's an easy way to get the cards you want.
yeah, especially for him, right? Like, and then he knows at some point those are going to shoot up later in value. So that's pretty cool.
Like even if the game, let's just, God forbid, but let's just say the game does, collapse on itself. It's going to go up in value. Mm-hmm. And how I know? Do you remember that there was Naruto cards, right?
You mean the new one that's coming, or there's a previous one?
No. Before, back in the days.
No, I didn't know that.
So the thing is, there's not many on eBay. I took a picture and I posted on my Instagram.
Okay. Of
one auction that sold. Maybe it was a buy now, but hey. Okay. But it was a alt art of Itachi and Pain. How much do you think that card sold for?
Let's see, you said it's rare and this and that. I'm going to throw out there $5K?
Ooh, you're too low.
Too low? Too
What's that? Let me see. I have it on my social media. Let me see.
too low. Oh, I gotta follow yours.
I want to get the exact value.
Do I follow
Hold
you on IG? Are we on the same? Wait, what's your handle there?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, share it on the Discord later. By the way, for those of you who are tuning in right now, we're talking all things One Piece. This is KATCG. Also, he goes by Hokage. We're just talking One Piece manga and other mangas that he grew up with and read. A vast majority that I haven't even heard of before, so I'm totally looking forward to them. One of them being Air Gear. I saw some of the panels. It looks dope. What's it called? Yeah, we're just looking up right now how much an older Naruto card game was. And actually, fun fact on that, if you guys didn't even know this, Oda, the creator of One Piece and the creator of Naruto, were actually really good friends. And the Naruto author looked up to Oda quite a lot. So that was really cool. So they respect each other quite a bit. So there's no beef there with these big name guys here. Let me think. I
posted it in the cooldown.
In the cooldown
okay. Chat.
Okay. Let me pull it up. In the cooldown. Okay, let me pull it up. All right, let me load it.
I took a picture of the listing as well. So I got the picture of the listing.
I'm making the face that guy's making. I'm making the face that guy's making in the video. What the? Hold on. Showcase.
I cannot find that card again.
Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Right here, guys, look at this. So we were just talking about this. So I didn't know this, but KA just told me that there was another. So Naruto's getting a card game currently in the making. It's going to release soon from Bandai. But apparently this was their first card game. And this card with Itachi Uchiha sold for is selling for $26,000 and $1.60.
No, actually, it sold. Yeah, actually, it did sell.
No, sorry, it sold. Yes, it sold at $26,000 and $1. $26,000 and $1.60 plus shipping and handling. So someone just walked away with. I didn't even know there was a previous game. I know about the release because they recently announced it. Was this Bandai? It doesn't look like it's Bandai.
Oh, I gotta look it up actually.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think Bandai was as prevalent then.
At the time, yeah. It doesn't say anywhere on the video either, so I can't tell for sure.
Let me see. Vintage cards by Naruto.
I'm looking here on any of this stuff. Somebody hashtag Bandai, but I don't see the Bandai. Well, no, it would be on the sides, very small.
Actually, it was Bandai.
So wait. So Bandai already had a game, and then they collapsed it, and now they're bringing it back?
Well, it was going strong for a good bit of time.
Okay.
Like they even if you look it up now, like there's some cards online now. Yeah. Like Madara Uchiha's card is still going for $200.
Good lord, dude. Wait, so
there's cards.
If they already had cards though, why are they making a big stench about it coming back? But they didn't make it sound like it's coming back. They're making it sound like it's a brand new thing.
It is kind of a brand new thing because the old game style that they had was way more different than how the current game style of most card games is now.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of card games now have commanders, they have leaders, they have something that holds, and that wasn't really the format of Naruto card game. I think it was like more of like a team kind of thing.
Oh, a team thing. That's interesting.
Now I don't think it was like two people like me and you playing it and we were going to fight. No, I think you had a control over a team. If I remember correctly, it's been
interesting.
Jesus, 16.
Oh, wait, that makes sense because of the
Jesus.
whole like Team 13 and Team 9 and okay.
And I could be wrong. Someone in the chat can go ahead and correct me. If I remember correctly, it was that type of format. Now,
okay,
I'm thinking they're going to go ahead and follow the One Piece, strategy.
You're playing like
of having a
character.
Yeah, probably having like a sensei, and you having like I don't know how many you're going to do on the board. I mean, they could do 5 on the board.
Yeah.
Do it the same as One Piece.
Yeah, and Magic, right? No, Magic can have more than 5, right? I don't know. I don't
I
play
never
Magic
played
enough.
Magic.
Okay, yeah, I played it a few times, but I don't know if there's a limitation on how many monsters, because they do monsters, right? They are creatures on a field, so I'm not 100% sure. Actually, take it back. I know Yu-Gi-Oh was always limited to.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a different beast too.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh was you play the other person and you go for the life points, just like in the anime. But
that was back in the days. Now Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to have a college degree. You gotta have reading proficiency and
what?
You gotta speak Arabic probably.
Oh my god!
Just to go ahead and play the card game.
Nah, I'm good. I'm out.
I'm out. It's so many. Like I remember, I remember seeing as a kid, like, oh yeah, you trash a card, you do this. Now it's like you must to summon this, you must go ahead and flip your hand upside down and combine your deck together and and toss your hat into the arena. Like what who's making these rules? Like,
oh my god!
And why did you write all this on a card? Like, no wonder Yu-Gi-Oh's having a hard time against One Piece, because One Piece can have a full art and like 4 sentences or 3 sentences, and that's it. That's the effect.
Yeah, everything's just done. Although it's interesting that you said what you said, because other local people that I hear when they discuss who've been doing trading card games in general for a while are like it's been said that the power creep was coming, right? And we're starting to see more of that, especially with 17. And so like a lot of them are anticipating kind of like what you said. Like they didn't say these words exactly, but basically like a falling out or a collapse, because it's gonna get like really like awkwardly lopsided or something like that. And so yeah, I told them sorry, I didn't tell them. My feeling is that because of how huge One Piece is, and now especially nowadays it's gotten even more bigger in the West, it'll be really dumb on Bandai's part to allow that to happen, because I would dare I say of all their products, I think if it isn't already, because it's only year 4, I think the One Piece is like the flagship for the trading card games for Bandai, because it's got the most memorable name. The design is really good. It's currently very affordable, even with the Pokebros coming over and stuff like that, as people like to say. It's still very doable, right? It's not completely out of reach, and the game mechanics really feel smooth and quick and easy and fast. Because I remember when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it felt like it would take a while, but here you can be done minimum 20 minutes, maximum 40 minutes, maximum maybe 40 minutes. And even then at locals, they don't give you 40 minutes. They give you 33 or 30 and then 5-minute overtime, and that's it. So like it can go really smooth, really quick. But I just think the IP is so hot right now. It would be a huge miss on Bandai's part if they just start treating it like whatever they did with the previous card games. Like I heard something similar happen with Dragon Ball Z. Is what I heard. Where it was like, I guess the power creep got so crazy, people were like, all right, we're out, we're done. It's not fun anymore. It's just whatever kind of a thing. And then now they're trying to like figure it out again and bring the balance and all this other stuff. So I think with One Piece they won't do that, because it's no disrespect to Dragon Ball Z, because again, Oda himself learned from the master who created Dragon Ball Z, right? He was one of his apprentices, and stuff like that. And so there's no disrespect here or hate for Dragon Ball Z at all. Obviously it is huge in itself, but I dare I say it doesn't carry the same weight that you see with One Piece right now. Where especially because they even switched over and were successful with the live action, you're getting a whole new generation jumping in, of people and viewers, like, and not just like younger generation, but somewhere in between generations, like Gen Z and maybe some millennials who never got around to it. Because it was so successful with the live action that people fall in love with that, and then they find, oh, it's a manga, oh, it's a anime, oh, it's a this, oh, it's a that, and then they're going deeper and deeper and deeper into the rabbit trail, and stuff like that. And even still, even if the parents don't understand what's going on, if the kids got hooked and having fun watching the Netflix live action, right, and especially now with the cute chopper and all that stuff, they're seeing that in the stores now, and now they're asking their parents just like we did with Pokemon. And so now this next generation is getting their taste and their hook on One Piece. So I'm like, dude, this thing is crossing literally 3 decades, and literally, dare I, and literally 3 generations. Because check it out, like I'm the millennial generation, and then I have some Gen Z friends who love it, and then my kids love it, and they're the next gen up. So I'm like, there you have it. There alone, you have 3 gens, just with my circle of influence. So I'm like, I don't know. I think it would be a really bad move on Bandai's part, because what's the saying in business? Go where the money is, and it's like, there's money here. Like, don't be stupid. Like, just don't be stupid with this. Don't mess this up. So we'll see. But I mean, if they're rebooting Naruto, which is just as popular, very popular. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll have 2 flagships with Naruto and One Piece, which will actually, I think, be very poetic, because back in the day when they were running together, right, with the weekly Shonen Jump, those were the 2 big ones. Those are the 2 big ones you would read together. And have fun with. So yeah, but Naruto I love a lot. As a character, he is such a dope dude, right? He had that no quit mentality. It didn't matter if he wasn't the most skilled naturally. He worked his butt off, and you saw him really grow up. You saw him really, really grow up, and I really love that about him. So yeah, so I'm trying to get my kids to watch that, and things like that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But right now, it's everything right now is One Piece. So everything is just that. Yeah. But they love it.
Just in case someone from Bandai is listening or watching the show right now,
yeah,
please, for the love of God, let Naruto have original art cards.
Ooh.
It doesn't have to always be like how I'm gonna say this first. Union Arena had potential.
Oh, really?
Had potential.
Okay.
But they were stuck in this art style where it's only anime shots, and it's good for certain things. If you look at Union Arena, they don't usually have original art. Whereas One Piece, they'll make an alt art, and one artist will do the base art, and another artist will do the alt art.
Yeah.
Now I don't mind Kishimoto, doing his art thing for Naruto.
Okay.
But let some other artists have some artistic designs for Naruto.
Have a little
Sasuke.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I want to see an ore farming Madara Uchiha with the fan and everything else. I want to see like how people can, because if you look online, you see all kinds of beautiful art by different artists.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And just showing the love for the characters. And there's many people who want to do art for Bandai. I've seen some people on Twitter just killing it with the Luffy versus the Gorosei and everything else. So I can imagine how people want to do art for Naruto.
Oh yeah.
And I've been hearing rumors saying that the IP doesn't want original art. And I don't know if it's a rumor or not.
Oh no.
But I think they should go the route how One Piece was doing it. Don't follow Union Arena. Now, I'm not trying to crap on Union Arena. I just wish Union Arena would have done more.
Yeah.
Like the one time they did a premium Bandai, and people don't know this, but Union Arena had a premium Bandai set that came out.
Okay.
And it was for Bleach. You look up Bleach premium Bandai set.
Okay, let me see.
That was one of their best. One of the best they've done. And they never did it again.
Oh, I see. Yeah, looks very unique. I mean, it still looks true to the manga, though. That's pretty cool.
But you could tell that the artist himself had to redraw some things, angles. He made good,
Yeah.
It's not like everyone looking forward. It's people looking up differently. Like Maryu, the mad scientist, he's looking up with his tongue out.
I'm showing it right
Kenpachi looking menacing.
I love the Kenpachi one, man. That looks sweet.
You got the Rukia. The Rukia looks great. The Toshiro, another great card that's made. And some of them ain't worth as much. Like some of them are worth less than $10. But you have to appreciate the art.
No,
of
the
every
art is
single
gorgeous.
card.
Yeah. No, this looks amazing. Actually, I love it. The backgrounds, the different color schemes, but it still feels true to Bleach.
It does.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice, actually. Yeah,
it's
that's
true
really,
to
really
Bleach,
cool.
but it's not where we're just gonna take a screenshot of Ichigo saying Bankai and put on a card. No.
Right.
Let Kishimoto cook. I mean, not Kishimoto. Let Taikubo cook and have him draw his characters the way he want to draw them. Because if you look at Taikubo's cover stories, cover arts, everything he did for Bleach, everyone has to say the same thing. Everyone in the Bleach universe has drip.
Yeah.
They have swag. And swag may be an old term. But they knew how to dress.
No, I would agree with you. If there was so full disclosure, I fell off the wagon with Bleach because I just was not happy with the direction it was going after a while. But when it was starting and taking off and all that stuff, that first initial love with it and everything, that was something that stood out. The clean lines, the art style, the uniqueness of all the, like I'm seeing it right here, between the Kenpachi and the help me out here, what were they called? The
Soul Reapers.
The Soul Reapers, yeah. Very cool, very lovely. I remember enjoying it a lot. So yeah, I there's a lot of potential there for like unique, like you can still, like you said, like with One Piece, you can still honor the original, but then give it your spin on it, right? So I think, yeah, maybe that's why they're doing the Naruto route, because Union Arena could be like how you said, the screenshots, and then that will make it more attractive for Naruto, because it's like, oh, I can't get this style here, I want to play Naruto because I love Naruto and I love the style, right? Because that's one of the things that I loved about the One Piece was there's a cool blend of, in design wise, of like mostly the events are always usually a panel from One Piece, and then the cards can look very similar to the original art style, but it can also be very, very vastly different, and it keeps it fresh, it keeps it beautiful, it makes it really fun to look at, really fun to want, and just fun overall. So yeah, if they do that with Naruto, I agree with you. Actually, not if they should do that with Naruto, I think, too, as well, so that it keeps it fresh. Because I like, now if you think about it, I think with One Piece, you could have probably gotten away with screenshots of moments in the One Piece, because they have 29 years of subject matter, but Naruto was not as long. So I wouldn't go that route with Naruto, because they don't have 29 years under their belt. Like, eventually you're gonna have to recycle some stuff. So you should go the route of One Piece, like do some original snapshots, and bring some other artists, bring some other styles, bring something to it. Because yeah, the design in One Piece is pretty dope. There are moments where I'm like, this doesn't feel like One Piece, but it still looks cool. Like, you know what I mean? But you're there for more. You're there for more than just the design. It's also what I hope, like you said, or I think you said, is whatever they had before, they either build on it and make it better or tighter, or do like a mix of whatever they're doing with One Piece or something like that. But I hope the game design itself, whatever their goal is successful, because if that's successful, then I think the art then just enhances everything, and then obviously the affordability, because that was one of the things that got me into this, was quite literally I was talking with a coworker and we're geeking out on One Piece, and they said, did you know there was a card game? I'm like, oh yeah, I saw like a post about it. I don't care, like it's just a gimmick. I don't want to play another manga turned anime turned card game like Yu-Gi-Oh that I'm just gonna be like whatever after a while. And they're like, well, come with me to the store, I'm gonna go buy something. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go with them to the card store. I didn't know that was next to my job. And so we go there and they're like, just get a pack. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I picked one of the packs from Divine Speed. And the packaging itself is Katakuri and Luffy in my favorite form, which is Gear 4. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I'm like, this looks nice. And then I opened it. And even the base cards caught my attention. And I was like, yo, this is dope. And then the foils, right? The SR and the R in the back. And I was like, yo, this is really dope. And then I was hooked. I was hooked by just the design. So I'm like, okay, I'll treat this like better than what I did with Pokemon. I'll just, get some packs and I'll collect slowly, just when I have some extra money, blah, 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 blah. And then I found out that the starter decks had OP11 in them. So I was like, okay, let me just get all the colors. And at least that way I can say I tried all the colors. I don't have to worry about building a deck. So the game designed to get you to want to get a taste of the game in real life, right? Outside of the sim was easy access. At the time, it was like $20, stuff like that. And so it's like, then that got me hooked because here I am already enjoying it for the art. And then when I played the game actually didn't suck. And so then I had fun with the game. And then I was hooked. And then it was easy access thanks to them doing the starter decks. So I think it would be wise for them to do that still, even with Naruto, where it's like, dip your toe in the shallow end, see how you like it, and if you really love it, come to the deep end, buy the sets, buy the boxes, buy the whatever, and get in this thing, because that's how they got me. Like the art got my attention, and then I was like, okay, maybe I'll just collect, and then the starter decks got me to play the damn thing, and now I'm hooked. Because it's everything you could hope for. It's got the game, at least my community around, like with you, like you guys are all really dope. Like One Piece fans just seem to be really chill. Like what happened with my kid on Sunday for his birthday. We're just chilling right at round 1 where they had like a bunch of anime stuff going on, and there was the claw machine for the chopper, and I'm trying to win it, and these guys, like, they had like 2-3 other versions of Chopper and like a Luffy, and like they just had won a lot, and they're walking by and they're like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, we're just trying to win this for him. They're like, is it cool if we help? And I'm like, yeah. And then so they're like, they came over, they're like, and in 3 tries, boom, they got him the Chopper. And I was like, bro, let me pay you back or whatever. And they're like, nah, it's cool, all right, later, Nakama. And then that was it, and they just walked away. I was like, what the hell just happened? That's awesome. Yeah, right. And I'm just like, awesome. Man, I'm like, the One Piece community is just, I mean, so far at least. Obviously, I'm sure we got some bad eggs in there somewhere, but yeah, man, it's just cool, man. It's just really cool. There's just a really cool vibe, I feel like, around the One Piece community, and stuff like that. But the guys that I play with, they've been playing trading card games since forever. Like, I know one guy there that does Arena, Gundam, Magic, and One Piece. And I'm like, bro, how do you have the time and the headspace to juggle all that? I'm like, I'm over here trying to perfect how to play Mexico Luffy better, and you're over here running 3 or 4 different sets on each one of those 4 games. I'm like, I'm impressed. I don't have no idea how you can do that, like, at all. I have 0 idea how you can do that. But yeah,
forget time and headspace. Think about wallet. Good God.
Yeah.
Keeping up with the meta.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. And the wallet, yeah, 100%. Okay, so SWAT X Gaming, my man, thank you so much for being here. I do hope you feel better. So SWAT was just saying right now, I'm gonna leave now. I'm taking a holiday and going home. I have a bad cold, so I hope you feel better, man. I hope you get to enjoy your holiday when you go home, because who wants to be sick the entire time they're trying to be on holiday? But thanks for being here, SWAT. It's good to see you, man, as always. I'll catch you on your next live. And yeah, rest well, my friend. And everybody else who was here, I am going to wrap it up here, actually, because I do have to still work in the morning. Yeah, no, it's okay. I was hoping to go 12:30 anyways, so this is perfectly fine. But yeah, guys.
So I guess I end on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, we'll end it on a cliffhanger. Will we? Oh wait, what's the cliffhanger?
OP18 news has been announced to distributors.
And they stated
that it's going to benefit ST37 and ST38. Now, we also got news from a Chinese distributor. They said that ST37 and ST38 are Alabasta leaders.
ST37 ST38.
And that's the cliffhanger.
Oh, Alabasta leader. So we're gonna get another version of Vivi, maybe. Ooh.
It's either Vivi or Cobra.
Can you imagine Cobra? Or Shaka or Pell as leaders by themselves?
And I think the other one, because one's going to be, you know, some relate to Vivi. But I think the other set is going to be a Nico Robin.
Yeah, I was going to say,
my bad. Almost, I messed up. Miss All Sunday.
Miss All, oh yes. I mean, she can
she's
all Sunday
work.
me anytime. But I was like, no, whoa, that's great. Yeah, I was gonna say, what if they do a villain? Like, not another Croc. I was gonna say maybe like, I don't know, Dad's Bones or one of the other ones, but
a lot of people said the same thing.
Dude,
I mean, I wouldn't mind a Bon. I wouldn't mind a Bon Crue.
Oh, a Bon Clay would be dope. A Bon Clay would be really dope, honestly. Because can you imagine the cool mechanics they can come up with? Where it's like
he could probably, if he could copy anyone's power on the board.
Yeah, or like obviously it might be too OP. Like obviously there's got to be some limitations, but like not
Cash
only
one.
that, but like if something comes out, like it has like another Bone Clay that does like a thing, or because of Mr. 3 and Impel Down stuff, like there's like a team setup or something like that, you know.
Well, but it's Alabasta, so it's not gonna be Impel Down.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, so if it's Alabasta, it would just be Bone Clay and he didn't have a number 2.
Yeah,
it was just Bone Clay.
The only leaders that people are anticipating is let's see, Bon Crue, Frankie. Someone did say it might be a Frankie. But
no, but in Alabasta, Frankie wasn't in Alabasta.
You know, they may. I think they're going to add multiple kingdoms because they did say different storylines. So I'll send a link to it.
Yes, please do. So actually, that's interesting because if they do, okay, so right now we're doing a 4 Emperors Elbaf. If they do a thing where it's kingdoms, well, no, but Water 7 wasn't a kingdom though. There's no kings there.
Oh, so I guess not.
Yeah, because Frankie's from Water 7. There's no title royalty there. And then, but because we already have Gunko probably coming down the pipeline, what if it's Elysia and we get the Brook? And we get the Brook upgrade. And no, Brook wasn't in Alabasta. Oh, it doesn't matter. That still could be a thing too. If they're doing kingdoms, it could be Elysia. Skypiea, I guess technically you can say is a kingdom. And Alabasta. And oh my gosh. Is Chopper gonna go insane? Is Chopper gonna go insane? Are we gonna get another drum kingdom? That's gonna be interesting.
Actually, here's what it says. It says booster pack with many cards from Big 3 themes. This is a big set which includes 3 themes with a brand new theme as well. It will have cards in luxurious designs, which will make them irresistible additions to any One Piece fans collection. That character is finally joining the crew as a new leader. That long-awaited character for One Piece will finally be featured as a leader to reconstruct the game environment. Look forward to getting more news about the cards coming for OP18. Players can use the new cards to strengthen a wide variety of existing decks. In addition, by combining the cards of OP18 with upcoming ST37 and 38 in December, new players will have a chance to compete at the highest levels. There will be 6 leaders, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secrets, 6 specials, 1 treasure, and that's it.
Okay, we're getting Frankie. We're finally getting Frankie, and he's gonna do. And now, but yo, did you hear what you said?
It's a big 3.
The big 3. But did you hear what you said? So that means they are taking this game serious. Because remember what we said. There's gonna be a huge power creep in 17. A huge power creep in 17. But if they're saying that with introducing Frankie, it's gonna change or morph the mechanics. I'm excited. And
the biggest themes in the One Piece area was Alabasta, was
Water 7.
Water 7, and then it has to be that's a tough one actually.
Skypiea. I would say Skypiea. Oh no, because we just did no, because we just did Marineford, OP16.
Yeah, so it has to be something else. What else would be 3?
But
What's the
wait, no,
third?
wait. That's no. It can't be. Okay, so it cannot be Skypiea, or I don't think it cannot be Skypiea, and it can't be Marineford because Skypiea was OP 15, and Marineford technically again was OP 16. OP 17 is Elbaf and Four Emperors. So what could be the other one? Let's see, Alabasta, Water 7 because it's the first time they challenged the government. Alabasta because it's the first major arc outside of after when they became a crew.
I think I might know.
Which one?
Sabodi. It might be Sabodi. Sabodi Archipelago.
Ooh.
When we get to meet Kuzan, we got to meet Kuma teleported us to our different areas.
Different places. Yeah.
It could be that.
It could be. I'm trying to think what else. It can't be Fishman. Well, it could be Fishman because Frankie was also present for that. Most all the crew was present. No, but they.
Yeah.
No, I feel like they already did Fishman. No. Sabaody would be better, I think, than Fishman.
I think Sabodi because you got Kuzan, which is a big name. You got to meet all the supernovas. You got to meet. You got to see Kuma at full power. You got to meet Rayleigh, and we already got Rayleigh leader, but we don't have a Kuzan leader.
A Kuzan leader.
Not Kuzan.
Borsalino. Yeah. No, I was gonna say we do have a Kuzan. Yeah. And
so
we
that
have,
could be also a missing character.
We've had, right? Am I correct? We've had. He's rotated out, right? Sakazuki was the leader.
Sakazuki's put back in.
Oh, he's
I
back
think
in. Okay.
he gets a block number change.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
I think so.
But this is crazy. So you said. I mean, the anniversary set is already going to be insane, but now you're telling me that there's, for the first time ever, going to be 3 themes in one set?
Oh, and I forgot. It comes out in November.
Bro, my wallet's going to barely be recovering from August. Are you kidding me right now?
Because we do have an EVO 5 set coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the heroines. Yeah. Dude,
my god!
My wallet's not gonna survive this.
Can we go back to 4 months? Like 4 months of release?
Why
because I
is
can't
this
take
so?
it.
No, this is okay. Thank you, Bandai, for getting us more stuff sooner. But please, there has to be longer breaks. There, like literally, because okay. End of this month, so basically beginning of August, starter decks. End of August, basically September. 1 month later, OP 17. In between that. October, I believe, is EBO 5. And then soon after that, October, literally the following month, you're telling me we're going to have OP 8 with starter? Yeah, my wallet's not
is in December.
Yeah, my wallet's not making this. We're trying to figure out.
This is a perfect way to end the stream right here.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, there you have it, guys. You heard it here first. Thanks to Hokage and his maniacal laugh right there. He's like, behold, I tease you, and now we're gone. But yeah, with that, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on One Piece Day. It is now midnight, so it's past One Piece Day, but One Piece turned 29 yesterday on July 22nd. But if you want to, and I learned this recently myself, actually do the official celebration day, I guess in Japan / I think they're also going to do something here in the USA. Officially, they always do it a month later. So on August 22nd, there's going to be like a huge event. You can go to their website. It's called One Piece Day 26. You can go there. They have like a huge convention and all this other stuff. I'm pretty sure it's mostly in Japan, but there you have it. But the official date is July 22nd. That's why we celebrated earlier today, earlier this evening. And so, yeah, now we're wrapping it up here. And with the big tease from KA himself, who heard from distributors that OP18 for the One Piece card game is going to come with 3 themes for the first time ever. And it's going to be based on some major things. And we're finally going to get the Frankie leader card that a lot of us have been waiting for. So that's going to be exciting. And according to what this distributor said, it's going to change the game mechanics. I don't know what it means by that. It could be like it's going to add to it, or it's going to morph something so that things work differently, because we do see a power creep happening here in OP 17, that they're trying to find that balance. Because one thing that we were discussing tonight was, will they find a balance, because One Piece is too big to try to mess it up with the card game section. But outside of that, we have fun. There was spoilers earlier today if you want to check that out about the next chapter that's coming. If you don't already know, 2 weeks ago It ended on a massive cliffhanger, and tonight we got the spoilers for the upcoming chapter before Sunday's release, where there's also massive cliffhanger there, and crazy way to open it from what KA shared. So if you want to check that out and ruin it for yourself before, go ahead and go back about an hour or so, and then and then we just talked about our history with One Piece and manga. Actually, Hokage here shared their history and introduced me to some new ones that I'm totally going to be checking out. One of them being Air Gear. That looks really dope. So I'm going to check that manga out here. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. God willing, I will see you tomorrow for some Doom. Maybe not, because it is the day before we're taking off Friday. So I might actually have to pause on that. It just depends how much I get done with the packing and helping the family be ready, because the last thing I want to do is wake up and try to do all that last minute on Friday morning. I want to just throw things in the car, buckle up the kiddos with the wifey, and just take off so we could be with the family in California. So yeah, guys, and with that also as well, I won't be live next week, probably until Sunday, because I will be in California with the family. But I might do a special live out there where it's just a cool down like this kind of a situation where we're just chit-chatting and talking about whatever subject comes up at that time. So tonight was all about One Piece. It's talking about the manga, did a little bit of game there, and we're talking about the card game, and then we talked about the manga and the anime and everything in between. So actually, wait, before I wrap that up, let's end it with this. Hokage, I didn't ask you earlier, who are your top 3 or top 5 One Piece characters?
Top 5, and not card game included.
So yeah, not card game included, just One Piece in general, like the characters from the manga / anime.
I'm always been a Yamato fan.
Oh really? Okay.
So nice. Yamato.
Okay.
Then it'll be, I had to put Zebek over there.
Zebek. Okay. That's fairly new, but that's fine. That's fine. He is dope. He's a cool guy.
Kaido.
Okay.
Borsalino.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go with the OG, and he was one of the first characters I liked.
Oh yeah.
And I had to say Sanji,
my man. All right, let's go. Nice. Yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, so you got a main villain, quote unquote. You got a misunderstood leader, aka Zebek. You got Borsalino, who I think there's more than meets the eye there for him. You got Sanji, of course, because he's a baller. And then Yamato. Nice, man. So 2 from the same arc, actually. Yamato and Kaido. That's really cool. That's really cool. Nice, man. Okay, there you have it, guys. So that's my boy's top 5 right there from Hokage himself. And if you didn't already know, now you will know. Mine goes, and not in this specific order, but it goes Sanji, Brook, and Garp. I love Garp. And then on the ladies' side, it goes Robin and Vivi. Those are my ladies. So actually there you have it, top 5. So that's actually top 5 altogether. So yeah, so those are mine. I really, speaking of which, that's another cliffhanger, aka storyline we got to go back and tie up eventually here, right? Is what's going on with Garp and Teach,
Oh yeah,
because we have no idea right now. It's a mystery, so I need to know what's happening to my man. So because he the way they animated that was dope. I'm gonna watch it right now, actually. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna watch that scene where he goes to save Kobe and he's just like, eat my fist of love, right? He doesn't say that, but the meteor, what was it, the meteors?
It was Galaxy Impact.
Galaxy Impact. Oh my lord, they drew that so good. That was yeah.
Can't say it without him yelling it out.
Yeah, of course not, because that's the D-Clan for you. They gotta scream everything. So yeah, but yeah, so don't sleep on my boy Garth, because this guy went toe to toe with the greatest of his generation that everybody loves in this generation, Roger and Zebek and who's the other one? And Whitebeard and all them fools. And this fool is still standing. Yeah, and this fool is still standing. So
dwell on that for a second. So yeah, Master General says Galaxy Impact. That technique is freaking crazy. Yeah, it is that. Yeah, and I just love that like Garp already has like that crazy old man vibe, right? And like Luffy kind of does the same look when he goes Gear 5 and like starts beating up on Rob Lucci. It's just cool to see that because Garp is just his own dude, his own dude doing the thing. So yeah, but yeah, Garp's Galaxy Impact. Thank you for reminding me on that. So yeah, thank you, Master General, for the good wishes at my vacation. It should be fun. Nice. Yeah, no, it's okay, Master General. Sorry, we got to wrap it over now. But yeah, I wish I could go a little longer, but I am already fading. So yeah. Yeah, Garp. Yeah, Master General's like, yeah, Garp fought them all. Yes, he did, and he's still standing. Again, I'm not gonna say anything about Goldie Roger because a little disease, or I shouldn't say a little disease. A disease got him. So kind of like the original Goku before Trunks screwed around with the timeline, and then and then
Itachi.
Yeah, and then Zebek, complicated. I would say that it had Garp and Rogers had to handle that together. So
Yep.
a little complication there. So he's a complex character. And then who's the other one? Oh, then he I don't know about you, but I feel like he handled Newgate fairly easy if he wanted to, because Newgate Newgate eventually was able to go toe to toe with Roger. So yeah, it probably would have been the same. So yeah, but there you have it, guys. So yeah, so old man Garp is still doing the thing, and they literally, if I remember correctly, it literally took everyone plus Kuzan to take down the old man to be able to just imprison him. Currently in his state with Blackbeard, so we don't know what else is happening with him right now, and all this, mind you, without a devil fruit. So
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Yeah, this dude is crazy, dude. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Goldie Roger, as far as we know, didn't have a devil fruit either. But yeah, no devil fruits necessary here, sir. That older generation was just different beast, man. Outside of Newgate, who got the Quake, that generation was just like devil fruit. I didn't need no stinking devil fruit. I want to swim, bro. I want to be able to like enjoy my life in the ocean. So I don't need no stinking devil fruit. I'll just punch through everything. Oh yeah, Master General says yeah. Luffy's whole family is 100%. Yeah, I want to see how Luffy will react. That's what I'm most looking forward to. If anything happens to Garp, I want to see how Luffy reacts there. Because you saw how he reacted with Ace's life in danger. Imagine Garp. Would he have? Oof, you know what I mean? Like, because he's closer, or even more. Will we finally get a reaction from Mr. Revolutionary himself? Will he finally get a reaction? Will we finally see something in his heart stir to take action? Beyond what we've seen so far. Don't get me wrong, he's the man of action, but this is his dad. This is his dad. Will he react in some shape or form on top of everything else? You know what I mean? Have like a secondary Marineford where it's Garp's on the line and Revolutionary shows up like Shanks to like shut the whole thing down, or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So it's gonna be crazy. What's up, Sushi? We're wrapping it up right now. But yeah. All right, my friend. Well, hey man, always good to talk to you. Always good to play with you as well on the sim. And I will I'll catch up with you, God willing, later today. And for the rest of you, as I like to say, please stay safe, stay curious, and enjoy the little things. I will catch you, God willing, later today for some Doom Eternal. If not, I'll definitely catch you the following week, and maybe a surprise live on Friday evening with my cousin Fire Bunny. Maybe we'll do some One Piece live for you guys in person, since we're going to be in person playing together. So that'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, and yeah, Master General also agrees. I'm also looking to see Luffy's reaction, because it's going to be serious. I agree. I don't think there's going to be
any joking around, especially after the butt kicking he just received so far. From what we've been reading, that'll be really, really interesting. All right, my man.
Ironically, Luffy and Garp got stabbed the same way too.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even remember that.
They both got stabbed twice.
They both got.
Luffy got stabbed twice, and Garp got stabbed twice.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, there you have it, man. We're gonna see some cool stuff happening really, really soon. So yeah, there's still. That's the crazy part of the One Piece manga, and wow, that it's gone this long for 29 years. There's just a lot of moving parts, man. A lot of things to remember. Like, cool, this is all happening right now. What we know right now is happening on Elbaf, but then there's like a side story that's happening in Elbaf. Then there's the flashbacks that are happening in Elbaf, and then we have everything that happened before Elbaf with Shanks visiting the area and then leaving the area and messing up Eustace Kid, and then we have the whole Garp situation with Kobe that we need to come back to, and then and then the whole situation with whatever freaking Sabo is doing in Merijois, you know, where there's a fight going on there, right? I think Elbaf was mentioning there was a revolt going on.
Yeah, because that's why Shamrock had to leave.
That's why Shamrock had to leave. So, good lord, dude, there's so much happening in this Elbaf arc. Like, this is, it's insane, dude. And then we have our guys all about to boost up Sanji with his Conqueror's Haki or Supreme Haki, should I say? And it looks like Sanji, excuse me, Usopp has a little something up in there. Actually, was it you, K.A., or I think it was Master General? We were talking about also Brook, you know, with like his memory loss or his will being impeded because he couldn't really fully accept what happened with Shuri, aka Gunko. That now that like blockage in his will is out of the way, so he might come.
Yeah, like it was like a form of lobotomy in some ways, where it just affected his memory. Anytime he tried to think of the memory, he tried to relive it, it just affects him greatly. So he tries to forget it, and it ends up helping him to forget his hockey.
Yeah. So it's like maybe his thing's gonna turn on. I don't feel like we've gotten any indications yet from Frankie, so we'll wait on that. We'll see what happens. Nami's pretty OP now that she has Zeus to help her out with stuff. Robin, you know, is pretty gangster herself, and then but you know, doesn't hurt to give the girl a little hockey. I would like to see that. She obviously knows and has studied hockey, because I just reread Punk Hazard, where Cesar Clown appeared and Luffy grabs him, you know, and he's a Logia, and they're like, oh cool, he's using hockey to, you know, negate his effect and hold him. And then Robin was like, right, but it doesn't work like Sea Prism where it makes him weak, so he could still do something, you know. And sure enough, he did, and he won the fight. But so I feel like she has some studying that maybe she just hasn't gone full out about. And then Chopper, you know, with the mysterious doink that can revert demons. So there's a little something there. And then the one that I think also might already be there, but we just haven't seen him display it full, is Jinbei, because he's a serious guy who takes his training, I think, very serious, you know, and he knows about the hockey. He's very well informed. The fact that he did that block from Emu hitting Loki, that was huge, bro. That was huge, because he made it look easy. You know what I mean? That even the squirrel, like even the squirrel was like, I'm in love with this guy. You know, like the Ragnar. Yeah. So even he was impressed, right? Like he was like, he had like the starry eyes and everything, just admiring Jinbei, who literally just like air punched the thing out of the way to stop from hurting Loki. So no one else has done that. Not even Luffy has done that. He's just been playing dodgeball. And Jinbei straight up stood there and said, block with my fist. So I think he's already there. We just haven't seen it at full display. So that'll be really interesting. Actually, it might be clutch for him to get in there and help Sanji with the whole water stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Fishman karate, right? They can manipulate water. So that I think that might come clutch. Maybe they have to team up here where Jinbei teams up with Sanji to try to win the fight, and then Zoro teams up with Frankie or Chopper to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, or Chopper stays and it's Frankie and Zoro versus Summers, and then Killingham versus Jinbei and Sanji. So, because maybe that's just what has to happen, because they got a secondary boost, which is kind of crazy. So, so we'll see with all that. All right. As always, long goodbyes here at the BGD channel. But yeah, all right, cool guys. Have a wonderful night, and I will catch you later. All right, bye for now.